do it, James? You're like holding it and stuff.
Yeah, I like holding it like this.
We are live. Well, so I can do that as well if I want to.
You can do that as well.
I can sit there and be like.
You can. Yeah, you can hold it like that. You can just make
dance if you want to.
You can do all that if you want.
Blah, blah, blah.
You can leave your friends behind.
Well, okay. What's cooler, this?
Friends don't dance.
And or this?
Dance, then they're no friends of mine.
So. Fucking what? Is this an American thing?
Yeah, no, actually not. I don't think it was Safety Dance by an American band. I don't think it was.
English?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah. They filmed it in like Ireland or something.
One Direction?
No, absolutely not. Yeah.
So what do we do now? The pre-show then?
Yeah, this is the pre-show. We just shoot the shit for.
Shoot the shit. Can we literally shoot shit or?
No.
And you can do whatever you want.
So I can shit on you if I want, like just shit everywhere.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
What the fuck are you doing, Alex?
Nobody's gonna shit on anybody here, okay?
Okay.
This is a PG stream.
Go on then. Let's look at these wonderful comments.
Oh, you can see how people are.
Is that David Beckham? Where's Kutra? Who's that? Yeah, who is Dex? Dexter Swag. Who the hell is this guy? Dexter Boy. Hey, my homie, praise. Oh, Sly. Belvoir. No, congrats, you survived. Dan, I love you. Oh shit, no coos. Who the fuck is Dex? Hey guys, Dex, Mr. Bean. This guy, Dexter's hella rad. Hey, James Moore. OP, main. Who dat? Rich people just fucking know.
I mean, we just.
I'm just getting my fix because I probably won't look at that the whole time.
Somebody said Dex is pretty.
Hey.
Well, that's kind of a given, right?
You're pretty. You came in this morning with about like 8 buttons unbuttoned on your shirt with your leather like blazer jacket. Looked like a pimp, I said.
Can't help it.
He's got like a whole station set up in our bathroom. He's got like a station. Yeah, you got a whole station set up.
Wait, it's my toothpaste, my toothbrush,
and like 5 bottles of something.
Moisturizer.
Okay, what everyone's asking in chat, they all want to know.
Yeah.
What are we drinking right now? That's the big question.
Lipton green tea. It seems like the majority is.
Get the fucking Dasani out of here.
He's got the water.
Is it bad water or something?
Come on, I mean, you're English tea.
That was like piss, to be honest.
The second thing on here is high fructose corn syrup.
Oh, that's like my piss a minute ago. I tried to shit as well. A bit of a frothy poo. I haven't seen Alex gross out in a long time. The look on your face, what the fuck?
It's only been a few days since I've seen you gross out.
Everyone's asking who I am though, like no one knows who I am.
We'll properly introduce when it actually starts.
After the
like this is the pre-show right now.
The pre-show.
We'll introduce
still the pre-show.
Lipton.
Brought to you by Lipton. The rest of it is brought to you by Dasani.
Dasani, no, but Dasani.
What's this picture that I used for? Is that like that's Sanity? Like is that like a promotional picture or something like that?
Oh, yeah, someone said
one.
We should have brought a black light to the West Inn.
Oh
damn.
Oh well, there's shit all over the sheets now.
Black light in there, like.
We have tons of we have those black lights that I fucking bought. We could just roll one by
black light.
Roll one with us.
What's a black light?
We did black lights for a stream one time.
It's really like bright blue light that makes you glow.
Have you ever been to a rave?
So you can use that to like fucking.
Yeah, I call them black. I just call them lights.
Go to a rave?
He just calls them lights.
What the fuck?
I don't know. You anyway.
How would you go to a store and be like, I want one of those lights? Like,
why the fuck would I go into a store and go, yo, what's a black light?
I'm curious now that you don't know, like that you don't call it black lights. How would you buy something like that?
Buy what?
Because the light is different than a normal light.
For them over there, though.
How
would you buy these lights?
Everywhere.
I don't fucking know. I wouldn't. I don't need this kind of light.
His
thing.
apartment just has black lights. That's England standard.
Lights.
Is
yeah, I know what they actually do. In my flat, we just have lights like that everywhere.
What?
Ow, my fucking hand. What? I just told you better.
Blimey,
I swear you've done this quite a few times. I mean,
Blimey, Charlie.
You seem like not very good at this. You're really bad at this whole talky thing. Really bad.
No, you had missed something he said, and then you went along with something else, so he was just confused.
Yeah.
I was confused as well. Okay. But I knew the train of thought.
Really.
Fuck off.
Very heavy, thick.
It's not even that thick.
Guttural vocal.
It's not. It's actually not thick at all.
Pretty thick.
It isn't thick.
I don't know what you just said. I mean,
someone in the chat said in Britain they do call them black lights.
Well, go fuck yourself. I don't care. I don't call them black lights.
Wait,
Jesus.
Were they agreeing with him or not? What? Oh. Does that mean they agreed with him?
Billy Bob Dole says the 1980s called They Want Their Jacket Back.
Sorry, it's fucking mine now.
We got the fucking fashion police in the chat right now.
You know what it should be?
That's a pretty good one,
It's been my thing. Everything I just wear a suit every time. Every creature talk I wear a different suit. I mean that's all I wear anyway.
I do have
so.
a question though. Like,
Yep.
do you like is the hair everyday thing or is it just like every other day? Because I was trying something like it.
Oh my goodness.
It was all greasy and fucking.
Right now it looks like you rolled out of
I was gonna say, like, have you had a shower today?
That's not what happened at all, Dan.
Have you had a shower?
I had a shower.
No, you fucking haven't.
He had a shower.
Bullshit, you had a shower.
I didn't finish my sentence.
2
I had
days
a
ago.
shower at some point in time.
Yesterday.
Very recently.
Did you have a shower yesterday? I wasn't even sure if you did yesterday.
No, he didn't.
Do you ever shower?
Yeah, I shower.
Do you know what a
like-
shower is?
Yeah, it's the thing that what do you Britons call it? You call it
Britons.
a
Britons.
metal waterfall or whatever. What's the terminology?
How you say?
Go fuck yourself. I'm just saying. No, okay, right, so.
No, I borrowed a little bit of your thing. And I was trying to get it done.
No, you fucking
And I
didn't.
couldn't do it. So
No,
now
you
there's just
didn't.
like a streak in there. I don't know what.
Why don't you
I
get
know what
him
I
to
did
do
wrong.
your hair like that?
Oh,
So you can both come in like twins.
oh shit,
You should do that. Do you want to do it?
yo,
Do you want to do it?
I want to do that.
Do you want to do
Like
that?
Dexter
Yeah.
Day.
Cause it's on a pitch too. It's like on a 30-degree pitch right there. Like that's a.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I know it does.
Yeah, it's
like-
defying gravity. Like,
See, what I do is I get out of the
shower.
shower and I do this.
Oh!
That's all I do.
It doesn't
Do
take
that
long.
on camera. Do that on camera.
L'Oreal, you're worth it.
Oh,
There you go.
That's my hairstyle.
that's a gift.
tactic.
Honestly, it takes like two seconds. Get the fucking semen or whatever.
So
Oh,
you
I
got-
jack
you got-
off
you gotta
first
do this,
in my
right?
hand.
So
Get
you
the
do
semen.
This like that, and then that goes like that, and that.
Tell you know what?
that.
I will reenact it for you. Ready?
Okay.
I'm at the fucking sink.
Let's see.
Get head check.
You probably do it at the head of the table over there.
Alright, yeah, okay, alright.
So you
You're on
can,
camera.
Somebody
yeah.
wants you to call me a stinky man.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty
Bit
stinky right now.
Bit
Oh,
more.
back.
So you do it all by hand.
Yeah.
There's no brush.
How else am I gonna fucking do it? A robot?
No, like a brush or something like that. I'm saying like there's no brush in lieu of a
A
system.
brush. What?
I have a beard brush. I brush it down.
But I mean, it depends. If it's like today, where it's like a special occasion, on Creature Talk, I'm seeing you guys, got to make a nice impression. Then I will put a little bit more effort in, and I will give little spikes a little bit.
So you do a little bit of finger.
So it
You finger the
depends.
spikes. You finger the spikes.
Yes. Yeah. So it depends on the occasion. Because sometimes I'll have a shower and be like, fuck it, and I'll just do it.
And it just appears like.
What the fuck was that?
I've rumbled the entire table. That's a strong.
Get out,
vibration.
James. You've
man.
disrespected this whole thing.
Well, you retweeted my fucking tweet.
That was like 8 minutes ago. You just got a notification for that.
Colorado internet.
It's just fucking like mobile Twitter.
Mobile.
Yeah, I just don't have good reception. It gets to me late. Anyway, can you actually start the fucking show,
Okay, let's
please?
start the show.
Start the show. Start the show. Pre-show's been really long.
I thought you already started this.
Nope.
No, this is the pre.
You gotta play the song now.
What? You got a theme song?
Let the panic take control.
All right, we are back.
We are.
Hello, welcome everybody to Creature Talk, June 12th.
14th, Daniel.
14th,
Daniel.
And it is.
And Creature Talk 105. Generally, we don't say the
105.
number, but I mean, sometimes we do.
Jordan says the number.
I'm
He's
sorry, I'm not
here.
Jordan. I'm not
You're
Jordan.
sitting where Jordan would sit. So.
I sit here sometimes.
Is that like Jordan's special microphone
No,
then?
this
Yeah, look at the back of it.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Oh, you know what that
Don't
is.
ask questions.
You know.
You gotta stare at that the whole time as well.
Yeah, I gotta stare right at it.
Every day.
You got
every
shit on yours a
night.
little bit. I mean, Alex got a little bit of shit on his.
I got one of the.
It's the worst. Why is mine the worst?
That's residue from
You
the
gotta talk
100.
into that as
Yeah, I
well.
know.
Yeah, I'll link it sometimes.
We
too.
went super overboard with silly string on our Creature Top 100. So
Yeah, we sprayed each
it
other
got
with it and shit,
everywhere.
yeah.
I like silly string. I'm quite upset. I miss that one.
You actually have Jordan's mic right now. It says Horden on it.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I didn't do
You
that.
changed the J with the H.
He calls him
But
Horden.
anyway, as people can probably tell, there's a new voice amongst us.
Oh yes.
Mr. Dexter Manning here.
Hi.
We'll go on then.
Have I got to like slip a bit like wave or
A
something?
lot of
or-
people probably don't know who you are, but you've actually been around us for the longest.
Thanks,
For
James.
the most part, I would say, right? Like, where would... Oh, shit. I don't even know. You'd probably be able to tell your own history, I guess, better than anybody else. But currently, you do Sanity with Alex. Over on the Machinima.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But how far back would it date, like, that you've probably been, like, interacting with us?
Fuck me. When does Sanity start? Do you know? I should know that, shouldn't I?
You know that better.
2009?
No.
Was it 2009, 2010?
Well, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, I used to know Jordan, and I met you on Xbox a long time ago.
You knew Jordan. You knew Spoon.
I knew Nick, yeah, and then flew over last year, work on Sanity with you, met you lot, shit myself, and
At E3?
at E3, yeah. That wasn't E3. It was
Was it E3?
It was in your toilet.
It was in my toilet.
It was in Eddie's toilet.
Oh,
Oh, I know. I'll explain in full shit detail
Yeah,
later.
okay, yeah, the shit thing, yeah. Okay.
And then and then
I was just talking about E3 in general. You were at
okay.
E3, you were at E3, and we, yeah.
I went to E3, yeah, saw you guys, and then now we're bestest of buddies, right? Right?
You know,
Yeah.
I've had a bone to pick for
You know,
for a long
I
time.
agree with you.
Oh.
Dexter, actually.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a thing.
A confrontation is about to happen.
Oh, go on then, lay it on me.
Now I don't know if
Go
you
on,
remember
then.
this, but you know they used to do Machinima director spotlights. You remember like those?
We were just talking about that the other day, the director's
Yeah,
spotlight.
yeah.
Director spotlights. Well, I think it was you and Lyle had done one together where you guys were going down a thing, and Spoon was in one of my Machinimas at the time. And you
Okay.
credited him for doing the Machinima in the
Oh!
spotlight.
Fuck, man.
You're like, this was done by a friend of mine, Nick. You know who I'm talking to? It was my Machinima.
But it was actually his Machinima.
I just fucking read what they told me.
So it was Machinima's fucked
I think
up.
he was ad-libbing.
Oh.
Actually, I'm
It
joking.
sounded like he was
Honestly,
that-
I don't fucking know. I back then, I didn't know what was going on. I just saw the video and was like, this guy made it, and...
I just had to get that off my chest.
What video was it? What video was it?
Oh, it was a stupid like Crackdown 2 Machinima called Bomb. He just helped like body.
See, I didn't
It was
remember that.
really retarded. I made fun of Machinima and all the annotations I used to do.
Oh, yeah.
I had like 20
Oh,
different
fuck.
annotations where it's like subscribe to our new channel, Machinima, and
Yeah,
stuff
their
like
Alan
that.
Wake campaign was so fucking annoying. That pre-roll that they did, where it was just
Oh,
kind of
God,
like
yeah.
it was like really like Hannibal-esque with like a fucking like giant moose and shit like that. Like they just show that little clip at the end of it or at the beginning of every video, and then it'd be like annotation.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like holy shit.
The funny thing was they actually I had one of the I was I guess assuming at the time I was like return to Machinima Director Spotlight just in case they did spotlight it, and since they did spotlight it, they put the annotation over the annotation I had and put all the
Fucking hell.
exclamation points in and everything like I had put in there. So I thought somebody had a sense of humor.
If it's any consolation,
Look at the
I forgot.
devil. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, if it's any consolation, I forgot what the fuck it was. So, no harm done, right?
all good.
If you don't remember it,
We're all
then-
good now. I think we're good.
But currently, Sanity. Yes. How do you feel about that, Alexander? That project with him.
Well,
here we fucking go.
I gotta say, I
oh,
really
Jesus.
do like doing Sanity with Dexter Manning.
do that, dude.
Do that.
That's like a weird
Yeah.
broken southern.
I was gonna say,
accent
it's
you're doing
not
right now.
good.
Is it? I mean, I'm trying to get there. I can say somewhere.
How about you talk like me, I'll talk like you.
Alright then. Doing Sanity. With Dexter Manning.
My voice sounds I'm a lot deeper than that.
Well, how do I sound like then?
Like that. You just sound like...
That's a good one.
What the fuck? You're both
no,
saying
no.
words.
Okay,
I'm trying to-
say something and I'll repeat it.
You want me to say like in my own voice then?
You want me to say like my own voice then?
I think he
Why does it sound like a drunk Russian?
He has a dash of like.
You are a fucking drunk Russian, right?
Wow, that's fucked up.
Doi.
It's fucked up.
Doi.
It's fucked up. Anyway, back to your question, James.
I asked my question. You can stop fucking with your hair. It's not a fashion
What do you
show.
What do you mean?
Stop fucking with
This
your
is
hair.
how it naturally looks.
Now, if you had taken a shower today, I doubt it would hold like that when you pull.
I told you I put some of this gel in there. I was experimenting a bit.
Oh,
this
okay.
morning.
Semen. It's my own special brand. Got my DNA in your hair right now. How does that feel?
Anyways,
Question?
Coming
Yes.
soon to stores.
Question.
what was your question?
What was my question? Sanity not included.
What
You
about
work alongside this gentleman.
Yes.
How is that experience for you?
Here comes the fucking jokes and the sarcasm and the...
It's alright.
Oh! I'm impressed.
It's alright, you know.
Hey, no one let you. No one let you.
Back in the day.
It's always fun having Dex come down here, and there's a big culture clash, I feel.
It's literally only for him because he's the one that like mocks him all the time.
Well, occasionally, on the odd occasion.
I don't know, it's fun bringing Dex to places, I think.
We should take him to gossip.
What do you mean?
No, that should happen though. Oh my god, that'd be terrible.
What? I'm so confused.
There's a really bad restaurant that we went to for like a dinner. It's
amazing.
really shit. They fucking serve you like it's a high school like fucking lunch. Like
Really
you
bad
have this lunch
food.
like
So
tray
essentially
deal.
English food then.
I don't know. It's pretty bad. They have like a diving squad that fucking jumps off this rock
They have a
into
waterfall
pool.
I think-
inside.
Yeah,
What?
it's really random.
Whoa, what?
Yeah,
There's people who jump into
we always have to
pools.
like. We just have to go like.
Honestly,
one time
that
or
sounds... I
something.
want to go. That sounds really cool.
Great.
Oh, it sounds really cool.
That sounds amazing. Let's do it. After this, let's go.
We'll have to get like your reactions to a Casa Bonita trip like on one of these, I guess. And see.
But yeah, so people
Anyway,
that I guess don't know you, Sandy not included, Machinima show that you started in like 2009, and all of us here know it, and
Love
a lot
it.
of the older Machinima people remember that show, and it's still around to this day. And I think last year is when you asked me to help you with the next like.
well, actually, it was technically the year before in the
Yeah.
winter.
Before? Okay.
Just as season 3 finished.
Right. So then me and you have been doing season 4 and season 5 of it, and now we're about to start season 6 of the show.
Is it? Are we on season? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck we are on it, to be honest.
So that's how I know Dexter, and of course we know him from back in the day.
Yeah, he's also been around since all the other shit that's happened,
Right.
all the way back.
I guess more recently though, you've been part
Yeah,
of
yeah.
us through Sandy.
I think most of us have been part of the Sanity at some
Right.
points. Like I helped.
I mean, you've helped with
skits and stuff like that.
Trapville stuff, and
Yeah.
like inadvertently, like the creatures have helped out with Sandy stuff. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been like a collaboration through
Time
like other means,
and space.
Yeah.
Well, I think what it is that, you know, pretty much my entire career has been just machinima, making machinima shows, but doing like all no sanity, all this shit. It's only been the last year where I've actually started doing stuff. Not even that, last like 3 months where I've started doing stuff on my channel consistently and actually kind of doing what you guys do and actually trying to build my fan
You
base.
messaging me like a year and a half ago about doing that. You're like, hey, is this something?
That's
I
because
should do?
I've been like 5 times.
And
I've
you
fucked it
asked
up.
me, you're like, yeah, we should record stuff. And I'm like, yeah.
I always mess it up.
You just dropped off on it.
I always fuck it up. I always do commentaries for about 2 months. I'm like, I hate my life, and I'll stop it. Done that 3 times, and then now I've kind of found a nice balance where I'm not doing let's plays. I'm doing like
Yeah, recently we
little
started to do
things.
a lot more on your channel.
It's because, like I said, I found a nice balance where I've got a short attention span, so I'll play a game for 10 minutes, edit it up, done, and that works for me. So I can't do shit
Actually,
for a
I don't know
long
if
time.
we're gonna talk about it. I guess it is a little bit of spoilers, but we did have you do some stuff with us here in the office. I think mainly we wanted to see how that would like go down.
Don't say what it is.
Oh, I'm not gonna say what
Okay,
it is.
don't say
I'm not
what
gonna
it
say what
is.
it is.
Okay.
But we got like we recorded some stuff with you in the office. How has that been like?
How has that been?
Yeah.
In your mind.
Well, I think, well, it was just friends playing games, right? It was pretty easy. It was fun. Like, there's not really, it's not really work, is it? When you guys asked, whatever it was, I can't say. I almost fucking said it then. Oops. Yeah, it was, let's do this. Sat down, put the game on, and it was just kind of like we're chilling. It wasn't even work. So I don't know. Yeah, it was fun
And you were really good at the game for whatever reason.
because I'm the best.
He wants to be the best. He's been singing that for the
Ever.
last 2 days.
That's because I did a League of Legends version of it, so it's like still in my head. Like recently.
What do you think of the office in
Plug,
general?
by the way, you should watch it, everyone. It's a plug.
Excuse me.
Give me views.
Right.
How dare you? What do you think of The Office so far?
It's pretty shit.
Okay.
I fucking hate this guy's office.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just
It's like
smash it
it's
up.
like a dungeon more than an office.
It's like a little sex dungeon
I
in there.
think you referred to it affectionately as a broom closet for the first couple weeks here.
Well, yeah, because it fucking was a broom closet and they got stuck with it, so...
No, honestly, like if my actual answer is fucking sick. It's way better than I thought it was going to be. I got in and I was like, whoa, this is quite
you
big.
thought it was bigger.
No, I thought it was smaller. The layout's way
that's what I'm
cooler
saying.
as
You
well.
thought it was bigger than you thought it was.
Yeah, okay. And then obviously there's your office
Yeah.
and it's nice, and there's the editor dude, Spencer, and stuff. So your room's really cool. It's got your memorabilia. Is that how you say it? Memorabilia?
Yeah.
I'm the best. And then you've got Sly's office. It's all like groovy and shit. It's got his Pokemon cards and just like that is Sly. And then obviously Becca's got her little office. It's got like oceans
Very
and stuff.
modern.
Very modern, yes. Jordan's just like fucking like he's some Canadian
Outdoors,
hunter. Like hunts reindeer or something.
Moose antlers and stuff.
Yeah, I'm very surprised at that a shotgun and like just
He has
heads
a
of
log
animals.
cabin over there.
Yeah,
That's what it
it's
is.
a log cabin office, and then there's obviously it's awesome, and obviously I'll admit your office is the weirdest one out of all. I mean, I don't know what to
Did you
fucking
draw
say.
anything on the wall yet?
Not yet,
Did you draw
not
anything
yet.
on the wall?
I'm gonna, because I want to do it when you're not around, so it's kind of
okay,
like
yeah.
be a surprise, and
A few
you'll.
dicks already in there, so
It's a cool office. It's just really.
We had to de-dick it
Strange.
for
Yeah.
the Make-A-Wish, but
yeah.
it's being re-dicked as we speak.
Gradually, more dicks appear, like different types of dicks.
God damn it! Now you know what to expect.
There's already dicks on there, dicks. Like,
Now you know what to expect.
Yeah, but
That's
you-
all we've
yeah.
ever drawn on that.
Yeah, but
Just
just
give me a
do
fucking,
dick stick.
just give me a
There's
surprise
no
or
dick
something,
stick,
and just
though.
fucking do like
he has been
a.
drawing dicks on everything since he's gotten here.
Yeah, I
He
know,
put it
I seen the
He put it
whiteboard.
on my whiteboard. He put it on the conference room
Actually, I've
whiteboard.
wiped off a lot of them, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, I seen
you
him
know
do
we
the
can
one
take
in the
down?
conference room. He said it had to be done.
There was the dictape on my door that actually the Make-A-Wish pointed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we forgot about that.
Because like I think one of the kids or something was like, oh, what the heck? And I was like, haha. And the dad was looking at it and he's like, he had to stare at it for a long time. He's like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like,
Just say it's art. It's art. It's from a fan or something.
How do I say it's
Alright.
art?
That-
It
no,
looks-
there aren't any dicks on that.
no, we
We didn't put any
actually-
dicks on that.
Come on now, yeah.
We couldn't
Come
do
on.
that. That's our art. We
Come
couldn't
on,
dick
yeah.
on
I mean,
that.
that's already fucked up enough, so I don't think adding a dick to it would really do a lot. I mean, it's a lovely piece of art, guys.
They'll get
Very
offended
impressed.
if you down it. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, are you proud of that then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry then.
that is professionally
Nah,
framed. That is professionally framed.
I do like it. I like the nuts and the fucking, I forget what they're called.
This mold is gonna start growing in there.
Yeah, and the nut part, like,
nuts.
because there's like
Moisture
fucking,
in the nuts or something
it's
like
like
that.
M&Ms and shit, probably,
Oh,
like
no.
those chocolate candies, they'll probably get stale. but-
Looks like Reese's Pieces.
We'll
Yeah.
be moving. It'll be a warm day and they'll just melt.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That always needs to be in a temperature like climate.
Yeah, it needs to be
climate
temperature.
control.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Gotta have fans blowing on it.
I'm about to say, yeah, just like mount some fans on it. Put it in like a
It's
cryogenic
probably just in
chamber.
that fucking moving truck, fucking boiling.
yeah.
Right then, so you're gonna tell us some stories then of your.
You have a
Your road
story.
trip.
Why don't you?
You want to start
why
off
don't
with one of your
You want my
stories?
story
yeah,
first?
yeah. You came.
And
This
then we'll get
fucking
on- we'll get on
first
the-
day you came in, you said something about shitting your pants. So
Oh, he just gave him the fucking. He just gave it away.
go, just
tell
tell
us
it though. You
how
can
it
tell
happened.
it. You tell us how.
Well, I
it
mean,
happened.
I've shit my pants on several
The
occasions,
first
so.
creature talk story is gonna like come in here with him shitting his pants.
But the thing is, like, he was here and he was interacting with all of us while, like, while this was going on, and nobody could tell. So that's why it's interesting.
No, I don't give a shit. I shit my pants. So what? So.
Shit his pants.
I guess this makes you like a James Bond.
What? Oh yeah. Essentially, like James Bond and the shitting pants incident.
Is that a book?
Anyway, what is it?
Shitful.
Dexter Man in the shitting pants.
All right. Oh, hold on. James Bond. Golden shit.
Okay.
What else? Let's think some more.
Sky
the
shit.
The shit is not enough.
Oh fuck!
He's going off of the movie titles?
Yeah. You only shit twice. Woo!
Everything or shitting? Well, that was one of the games. Everything or nothing.
Shitting or nothing.
Sky shit?
Live and let shit. Shit and let die.
Shit and let die.
Oh my
Dr.
goodness.
Shit. From Shit with Love. Okay, anyway. So
On Her Majesty's shitting service.
So I've got a lot of shit stories, like literally shit stories. So there's quite a lot to choose from.
Oh my goodness.
There's a vlog of me. I pissed myself once. I was driving to London and I pissed myself because I got a bladder condition. Just so you know, I'm sure you all know that. Operations.
We know that.
Pipes up my dick and whatnot, all that crap. So it's pretty bad.
His dick.
Catheters?
Yeah. No. Okay. Do you want to know this shit? I was awake and I had to put fucking tubes up my knob.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then pump water in, so my bladder was stretching, and then like pump it out, and I was awake there, just like, this hurts my knob. I'm not enjoying this.
Oh my god.
And then before that, I had an operation on it. It was like a distension where they just like again put tubes. I was knocked out for that, but I woke up from it and I woke up and I was like, fuck, my fucking dick, and it was just hurting. I was like, the woman came up and I was like, my fucking dick, it's really hurting, it's fucking hurting. And I was like, literally, I was such a, you know, like how, you know, I'd say, I mean, I don't look it, but I'm a pretty like tough, manly man in terms of like, you know, operations don't scare me. I'm fine with that shit. And I've had to get my dick out like 20 million times now by this fucking point.
You're used to it.
So I'm used to it. I'm like, there you go, fuck it. Put the tube up, don't even care. So I'm
It doesn't hurt anymore?
It fucking does, but
No,
I mean,
he doesn't care about whipping his dick out.
I'm chilled with it. So anyway, yeah.
He's desensitized to dick whipping.
Yeah, so, and then this one,
I don't like that.
I woke up and I was like, my fucking dick. And I'm not gonna lie, it's the most vulnerable moment of my life. I was fucking like crying. I was like a baby. I was like holding the woman's hand like, my fucking dick hurts. It really fucking hurts. Most painful experience of my life. I remember just lying in my fucking hospital bed and my girlfriend at the time, I was just like, my dick hurts. Fuck, my dick hurts. We can't fuck for a while. It's like that's the first thing that comes, like, pops into your head. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I was bleeding and shit as well. Like when I went for a piss,
No.
What the fuck?
I was like pissing out blood and stuff. So.
Get to the shit.
Anyway, the fucking shit story. So that's only half of
So
it.
at the end of the day, you have a bladder condition. We know that now.
I think everybody knows that now.
We know that now.
I think
He's
it's
got
your
a bladder
mission in life to
condition.
make sure everybody knows about your bladder
That is so true. Like
And the
no matter
taxi
where-
driver at E3 knows that you have a bladder condition.
every taxi driver ever in London knows. In a night out, I'll come back in a taxi. I'm like, all right, mate, I'm just gonna warn you, my fucking bladder's fucking shit. So you need to pull over, like, or I'm gonna piss myself. I'm not fucking joking.
You said that so many times at E3. I'm gonna piss myself.
Yeah,
I'm gonna piss
he was
myself.
telling the cab driver he's gonna piss himself. He's gotta pull into a hotel.
But listen though,
or he's gonna
if
piss
I am saying I'm gonna piss myself, that means I will, because that's how you know it's bad.
Oh,
That's
well,
how
now
you
we
know. That's how you know it's
Now
bad.
we know.
Oh my god.
Okay, you know you need a toilet. This is for everyone watching as well. You know you need a toilet really bad. You're like, oh, I need to piss so fucking bad, right? Imagine that, but 20 times worse. And it's just like you have to fucking go, and like you can just feel it, and it's like, and even when you, I can't explain it. It's horrible.
A little bit ever come out, like a little bit like drip.
It used to, not anymore.
Okay, you gotta get under control.
So I mean, I might have diabetes.
What?
I might have diabetes or
Might have
something.
diabetes.
I might test it out. So there's my bladder story.
Yeah, that's the
That's my
bladder.
fucked up bladder.
Okay.
Would show you, but it's kind of inside me, so I can't really whip it out. But the bladder anyway.
It's out of focus.
Looks alright to me. I don't fucking know.
Video itself.
Out of focus?
No?
No.
Oh yeah, it just went back into focus. I
It
saw
went back
it on the screen for.
I'm talking about fucking my bladder here and how it affects my life, and you're like, it was out of focus.
Fucking, I hear about your bladder all the goddamn
He's got a point,
time.
actually,
Like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Okay, so the shit story. Fuck. Okay, so
I haven't heard
No,
this. So.
No, I
just
haven't
give
either.
people a second.
He
because-
told it to Alex, and then I said save it for Creature Talk. That I would hear it on Creature Talk.
Give
Right.
people a second to recollect themselves because
okay then.
you come hard. You come really hard.
I do come pretty hard, to be honest.
That was really like even. All right. I think that was mainly for me to recollect.
See, I
myself.
think for
That
English
was,
people, it's not that bad.
I think there's plenty of people probably like laughing hysterically that they needed just a moment.
Well, I think that's what I'm saying. But like, I don't know. I always find with my friends and English, obviously my friends as well, but English friends. I don't know. We're pretty blunt about shit, so we don't really, literally shit, but we don't really care. So maybe it's just that's a culture thing, like you were saying.
Talking about putting tubes up someone's dick, like.
To be fair, actually, you got a point. I did tell my friends, and they were like,
It'd be like that for anybody.
the thing is though, that's my worst fear in life, having things shoved up my knob. So when I had to do it, I was like, what am I doing with my life? And then I manned through it. And I fucking did it twice. One while I was awake. I was awake. They put two. I'm on my asshole.
I'm done.
One in the dick, one in the butt.
Oh.
One in the dick, one in the butt.
But the butt one wasn't that far up, it was only a little bit.
Oh my god. It wasn't that far in.
It doesn't count.
Like, the story somehow got worse.
It doesn't count. It wasn't that far
It
in.
has to penetrate. It has to penetrate a certain amount of length.
Still a virgin.
Fucking hell.
It wasn't that far in.
It has to hit the prostate or something. But anyway. Right, okay, so. The shit story, here we go.
Okay.
Have you got some dramatic music? Have you got some dramatic music you can play?
What?
You know what, just give me 1 second. So just talk about something for the next minute while I just do something.
We got
No, you'll see. Okay, right, here we go, right? I need this in the background while I tell the story.
Do you want me to pull up a video that's playing in the background while you're doing it, as opposed to you pulling it up on your...
This is what's going to happen.
Check out the Creature Hub for all your latest creature content. There you can find us doing things like the road trip to E3, where we went to California and fucked ourselves.
This is stupid. It won't let me do it. I keep saying this videos is unavailable in your platform.
What are you trying to... What video
I'm trying to play the James Bond fucking theme, okay? While I'm talking about my
That's
shit.
copyright. That's copyright. We can't do it. You're just gonna have to go without it. You're gonna have to go without it.
You gotta explain the rules.
Copyright. There you go.
There we go. That's it. Okay, quieter. Okay, that's it. A bit like a cappella, like dun, 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 dun. That's it. Just keep doing that.
Really, like, kind of.
Just keep doing that. See, this is why I hide in Basanity. This is why. So right. So it's how it went, right? I think it's the first time. I've just started, James.
I'm saying his is a bit loud. I'm trying to hear
Actually,
it.
got a point. You're looking out for me. Fuck it. No theme song then. I guess it'll just be bland. Right. So here we go. This was the third day, maybe fourth day in last year when I was here, which was it March or February? I think it was February. It's the first time I met you, I think. Okay. Sorry, pointing's very rude. I shouldn't have pointed. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, so first time I met you, I just did it again.
Pulling his guns out.
I am, yeah. Down. So yeah, first time I met James. First time I met Seamus. You weren't there. I don't know where you were. You were somewhere. I don't know.
Was it here?
Yes.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, probably.
We didn't even know. He was checking off.
Okay, yeah, whatever. And then obviously
like
you were here.
A week, 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
I'm okay. So
Probably when I was working at the house.
okay, so let me start again. Right. So yeah, I'm at the house. I'm not sure if it was the night I got really fucked. I don't know. Because there was one night where I fucking whited out and just got destroyed, and you remember that? And I was thrown up everywhere. That was really embarrassing. Mm-hmm. But I think I was either after that or before that. So I think I was a little bit drunk, so that's why I was a bit of an idiot, and the decision was a bit stupid. So anyway, yeah, the water here.
I remember that. Because you kept turning around and you were like, I didn't want you to see this for the first time. I didn't want you to see me like this for the first time.
I'm so embarrassed. First time I've seen you.
Like, I don't want you to think of me like this.
You've got like 2 million subscribers and like you're judging me. 2 million subscribers now.
I'm gonna judge him. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, yeah, fuck it.
Should have been like, oh, what are you doing?
You and your PewDie channel. Yeah. Alright, so but you know what, this has dragged on so long. Short story, short. So I went in, pretty drunk, then the water here fucks with your stomach. If you're English, if you're foreign, you go to a different country, the water like in the taps and that, it messes your stomach up and gives you like really bad diarrhea basically. And obviously I wasn't drinking the water, but because I was having drinks with ice in them, that counts obviously water and it dissolves and whatever, so I'm technically drinking the water. So my stomach was I was pretty doomed from the start really. So I've gone into the bathroom. Bear in mind, this was at Eddie's house, Eddie's flat, when you two lived together. And so I've gone in the bathroom, and I felt like I needed a little fart. And you know, sometimes you just kind of you're like, fuck it. Only a little one. So I've walked in, and let's say, okay, I'm here, toilet's there. Okay. I've walked in, I was gone, there's a fart. I'll have the little fart now, then have the shit. So I've gone, and as I've done that, I've just gone, the dam broke, the waterfall. Oh, no. Sorry, the waterfall, it was disgusting. It went everywhere. I was like, oh, fuck this. I had to like run to the toilet, sit down on it, and obviously I'm going and shitting and stuff, and it's horrible. I just wouldn't stop. That's really gross to hear, but that's life.
I thought you went into the bathroom.
I did go into the bathroom to go for a shit, but I still needed a little fart. That's what I'm saying. I was a bit drunk at the time, so I was like, I'll have a little fart first. Because I didn't think I'd have really bad diarrhea, because usually that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't do that. I was just a retard. I can't say that, can I? Oops, I broke rule 4 now. So I sat down, and so I've had the shit, whatever. But obviously it's gone everywhere. It's all over my fucking jeans. It's everywhere. My boxers are pretty much like they've changed colour now. So I'm in a predicament here. first time I've met you, you're outside playing Smash Brothers, Mario Party, whatever. Seamus is there as well. First time I met Seamus, and his girlfriend's there. I think your girlfriend at the time was there as well. I was like, oh, okay, this is great. Alex is out there, obviously. Eddie's there. Nick was there. Everyone's there to see me and say hello. So I'm like, shit. Literally shit. I've pooed myself. What am I going to do? And it was the worst I've ever pooed myself. So I used all of his toilet roll, all of it, and I had to like fucking put the jeans under the tap and whatever. And I wore really thick jeans as well, and it was just poo everywhere. It was so gross. And the box. Anyway, the reason why this story is special and why I'm telling you, because obviously shitting your pants isn't a big deal. No one really cares. The reason this is so cool is that none of you knew. You had no idea, and that was the most I've shit myself. And I swear a little tiny bit got on the carpet, only a little tiny bit slide. If you're watching this slide, it was a little tiny little bit, and I fucking scrubbed the shit out of it, so it was gone. It was gone. There's no shit on you. I can't guarantee it's not still there. But there's it. Fuck it, I'm digging myself a hole here. So, anyway, so I've had to, no boxers. Are you okay, Alex? No boxers on. Put the jeans back on. They're still like wet and shit. Literally shit again. And I've gone like, I think at one point actually, Eddie knocked him. Was like, you okay in there, dude? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Just having a shit. And so I've gone out, put it in a plastic bag with the boxers. Whatever, sprayed loads of deodorant on it, just put it in like the little pouch in my thing. Did you do
any interacting like when you came out?
God, this is what I'm about to say now. Came out, I've changed my boxes, changed my my things, no one even knows, I'm assuming. Walked out, sat next to Alex, like, oh, so how's Mario Party going? Rest of the night, carried on. No one knew I shit myself, no one knew I had an ordeal of my life, and I remember sitting there thinking, what have I just pulled off? How have I done this? How can they not smell the poo? How have I done this? Because I was going to have a shower, but I was like, no, that's too suspicious. If they hear the water running, they know. They'll know something's gone down.
If we hear the water, we'll know you shit yourself.
that was my mentality.
It'd be more so like, what the fuck is Dex taking a shower for?
Exactly, and then you might think I'm weird, like a British thing. I don't want that at all. No stereotypes. So basically, I shit myself. I mean, walking out and thinking in my head like the James Bond theme, like down. And it's like, that was a mission. I can't believe I pulled it off. And in my opinion, it's an accomplishment. And I'm very proud of it. And you know what? I did it a few weeks ago, actually. I was in my flat with my roommate. I'm outside having a cigarette with him.
It's a frequent occurrence, apparently.
Yeah, it's happened twice. Well, this is the only time it's happened. Having a cigarette, whatever. I go to, again, same shit, literally. And I keep saying literally because there's shit everywhere. So I'm walking out, again, need a fart. I'm like, I did it again. I was like, oh.
You didn't think, like, hey, this happened to me before. I wanted to have a little fart.
Yeah, but listen, like, because I had a...
Have you learned now, though? Like,
little farts mean you need to shit.
But I didn't have diarrhea though. I didn't know I had the runs. I thought it'd be like a standard poo.
Okay.
So I was like, screw it, go on then. But I was like, and a little bit came out. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, again. But it's not cool I played it off, right? This is literally.
It's like, fuck's sake, it happened again.
I will reenact what happened, all right? Talking to Chris, whatever, talking. So yeah, blah blah blah. Oh, that's when it happened. I was just kind of like, all right then, yeah, all right, okay, yeah, cool, man. I'll bring it back. I gotta check my YouTube or something. Have a shit, and then I'm just kind of like still talking to him like about his girl problems or whatever. Check my YouTube, walk in. No idea. James Bond Mission 2.0. Oh, James Bond fucking. What's the newest one?
Sky shit.
Tomorrow never shits. Shits never die. So yeah.
Quantum of shit.
Quantum of shit. Shit of solace.
Jesus Christ. So now you gotta
License
know.
to shit. That's the best one. License to shit. That's the one. That's what this incident will always be referred to as now.
License to shit.
License to 007. License
Let's hope
to
there
shit.
are no more missions.
If there are, we won't know about it. Like, you'll
If he comes out of the bathroom and he's like, ding, 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 ding. We're like,
or if you say you feel like you need to have a little fart, then we know like something happened.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, I got a fart coming. Let's go quiet. Everyone's like, what have you done? Anyway, I'm
pretty surprised we didn't smell shit either.
James has the most sensitive nose in the world.
Really?
He's like a fucking basset hound.
You know, maybe I smelled shit, but maybe I thought it was Chef or something. Maybe
Blame it on the dog.
I might have thought that it was the dog. You know, I may not have known that it was him the whole time. Like, oh Jesus.
So yeah, that's the story. That's the story.
I think the chat loved it. Chat
I
log.
really,
Dex could shit himself right now and no one would know.
probably have, to be honest. And there's obviously like the incident at E3 where like, I don't know, Alex thought there was chocolate on the floor, but it was probably shit.
I see. The thing is, like, you don't want to think there's shit on the floor. And
He was telling himself it wasn't, basically. I think it probably was.
I think I walked in. And you said it's on the floor.
It was, I think.
Was this when
Was
you
it on
walked
the floor?
in? So like neither of you were in the room beforehand, or were you already in the?
No, it must have been in the room, and just at some point I started to use the bathroom, and I just was like,
Were you
hey.
already there for like a night?
Yeah, we were there for. I think it was that.
So it happened while you both were there.
It would have been when he was drunk. So
Yeah, I remember any of it. I was really fucked that night.
So it's the lost mission.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was just kind of
Oh,
like, I looked
nothing
at the
but
floor, and I was like, man, this Dexter dropped chocolate in here.
No, but I'm just saying, though.
I'm not gonna walk in and be like,
Fucking
you dropped
chocolate.
shit. Like, that's not the first thing I'm gonna think.
on the floor?
See, this is the problem now. You know this story about me because now you're going to assume it's shit. It won't be chocolate next time. You'll be
Well,
like,
that's-
"Fuck it, it's shit." Like, there's no way I can play it off. So I played it off and said, "Yeah, I think it's chocolate."
Can't you
actually.
tell? Was it like dry or was it like
I think it
because
was
usually
like-
when
it was- I think
chocolate
it's
like
if
melts and
somebody's,
shit,
like-
it gets like crusty
Right,
and stuff. So
well, no,
like
I think it's as if somebody like dropped it out of their mouth, you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
it might have
And
been,
it
to
was
be
like
honest.
a glob of it,
a glob.
and it was a glob.
Dex was really into her.
So kind of like a melted Hershey
Yeah,
Kiss
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
deal.
I'm not gonna lie though, like I was
Okay.
eating a lot of
So-
chocolate that weekend, and I do remember
I was
like
hoping it was
buying a
little
lot.
things they leave you for like the
Mints?
Yeah, the mints.
Like
or
little chocolate
something.
mints?
He just
If
was
it was gonna be
like,
it was gonna be Twix. I was getting like 2 of those every night.
Yeah,
We got
so-
back and I'd be like, "Where's the fucking machine? Twix," and then I'd like go to the toilet and probably eat it because I remember one time I was on the toilet eating a Twix.
Well, how would there be a little? You were on the toilet eating a Twix.
I remember that, but not that night. So I don't know if I did it
This
again.
whole story about Twix right now, but in his head,
whatever. Like I just don't want to think that.
Even
there's-
then, though, if you're eating a Twix, though, like Twix is more than just chocolate. So how would there
Yeah.
just be
Caramel.
chocolate? You
No,
know?
listen,
Yeah.
no, I'm not confirming or denying. I'm not denying it. Okay. But I do remember being in a taxi once, and I was really fucked, wasn't I? We were in the taxi driving to this one, again, the bladder. I almost shit myself that night as well. What is it with me and shitting myself in this? What is this country? This country, man. It's because of the ice
You
and
were
the
just telling a
drinks.
story the other time it happened was when
I got fucking food poisoning last year. I had to stay for another night, you know? That again, I was shitting the whole day. What is it with me and me plus America equals just shit?
You get to miss your flight because of it.
Yeah, I
right?
had to miss a flight. I had to 3 days of my life wasted on flights. I
You'd
wait
have to
12
like get
hours.
some food like transferred over or something. Like get some.
Nah, it's the ice. It's definitely the ice. It is.
How many times do you go to the bathroom like regularly on a flight when you're flying from like England to here?
Quite a lot. It depends. That's what I'm saying. I might have diabetes or something. So it goes off more when I drink but Red Bulls fucking destroy it. That's why that night in E3 I couldn't stop because I had Red Bull and vodka and I had like fucking 7 or something.
I think there's generally more symptoms than just having to pee a lot for diabetes.
I don't know. I don't fucking know, but I remember just being in the taxi and you bringing up this chocolate thing to Kale and them lot, and I remember being like, who fucking knows? It's probably just shit. Fuck it. I don't
wasn't
even
taxi,
care.
though. It was like,
Wasn't it?
Yeah. It was
Oh
like-
yeah, Landon. Landon was driving us. Because I remember he pulled over. I needed to piss really bad, but I couldn't go because when you go for a piss, you
You
put
got
pressure.
really mad at him. Then. Well, you didn't get mad, but you were trying to make him pull off like on the side of the highway to go use the bathroom. Like
You can do that though, right? You can in England, like I do, if I need it really bad.
he wanted us to like stop on the highway, on the LA highway, so he could.
Go pee.
Yeah.
I was pretty close to peeing myself though. At that party, the hotel I had to go.
We did stop, and then we got back, and then you had to stop again.
Yeah.
And then when we got to the place,
That
you
Denny's
had us
place
go
as
to
well.
that, like the restaurant. so you
That
could
was
use it.
horrible, man. I remember sitting in the toilet, again, horrible shits, because I had diarrhea from that ice and that. I mean, just sitting there and just thinking, like, I was really fucking drunk, so I'm just like, what, man? I was like sitting in the toilet, just flaying about, and I just remember thinking, like, why has this always happened to me? Just like shitting, like, why has this happened? I'm in a fucking Denny's, and I've just got diarrhea. My fucking friends probably think I'm a fucking loser. And I remember just, like, hating my life. And I got out
We're
and I
gonna
was
have
like...
a breakdown in the.
I swear
toilet.
my ass was like on fire because I'd wiped it so many times. Like it was just like red or something.
Okay, can we move on?
All right.
That's a shit story.
I think we're done after that one.
We ended with blood coming out of the penis. That's where we cut that off, and now we're cutting out with.
Yeah, I tell you what though. Okay, no, it's with the last thing. Last thing, right? The problem with my condition is that the doctors are fucking stupid, right? When it first started to happen, which was like a few years back, I always know this. It's when I started when I drink alcohol, it gets really fucked up. And it was one time we went out on a night out. It was like my ex what the fuck's birthday, and when I needed the toilet, I'd go to the toilet, come out, needed it again. Come out, needed it again. I just couldn't stop going. That's when it was a problem. Went to the doctor. He was like, "Yeah, you got chlamydia." I was like, "Oh, great, okay." So I went to the STI place. Got all this. I had my girl, my ex, where the fuck it was, had to come along as well. Because obviously, if I've got chlamydia, then she's got it. So she had to come along, get all the swabs, all the tests. Didn't fucking have it. Then I go to the specialist guy, tells me I've got like prostate problems. I got prostatitis or some bullshit. Start taking pills for about half a year. Didn't work. Then I do the stupid operation, do the other operation, and I've reached the point now where I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll pee twice as much. I'm gonna deal with it for the rest of my life now. So I'm sick of doctors fucking me around and shit. So I don't know what the point is to the story. I just want people to know what I have to live in. People just need to know, like, how bad my life is.
You have a condition.
I have a condition.
It looks like it's fine.
It's quiet.
But yeah, I'm sorry everyone for the shit stories. I will stop now. I'm sure you don't care about my shitting problems.
Is it the Aleks one?
I don't know. You had set it up.
Well, is it like which one were you looking at?
I didn't see all of them looked like they were going.
Right, so what's happened? What's going on now?
Telling our E3 stories.
I mean, like, what's up with this?
Oh, his shit.
Mike is messed up here.
Saying it's not loud enough, but I think it's probably because I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. Look, his is pretty fucked up on the front.
Your mic's just destroyed. It just suits your personality, just a fucking mess.
No, I am starting to think I'm quite the mess here.
Now, to be fair, I mean, after everything I've just said, I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm like, gotta be at the
That
bottom.
is true. You might just cover up for me.
I've got a feeling like, you know, when we go to all these conventions and that, we're just gonna end up just being messes all the time. Because that last time, that hotel party we were at, you came out of it just demolished. You were just like, "Oh, I went with the guy at DZ." I said, "What are you drinking?" He's like, "Vodka." I was like, "What? Just straight up vodka?" Yeah. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" We actually drink just straight vodka, just shots of it.
Yeah, they're
and you weren't even 21 at that point. So you were just so like
he's criminalizing me on.
So like so you weren't even used to alcohol, and you were just fucking mess.
First time I ever drank was there, Dex.
Yeah, bullshit. What are you talking about? We did shots to cringe factor.
Anyway.
So, E3.
We went to California.
We sat down and went to California.
No, holy shit. Alright, hold on. Let me recollect everything that was really bad that wasn't on camera.
Let's go for a piss real quick. Again, there's a condition of
Right.
I'll let you set up the scenario and stuff.
Alright, well, okay, so if you guys didn't know, which you should know, on the hub we have our entire, like, Road to E3, thing. I think it ended up being 15, 16 videos. So pretty much what we ended up doing before, a few days before E3, we flew out to San Francisco on Saturday and toured the Twitch offices, and then also visited the Golden Gate Bridge, which was we didn't actually visit the bridge, but like we went with the intent of the day after that we would go on a road trip. Jordan and I, mainly me, Jordan had approved everything. Planned a very interesting tourist sightey stop. A lot of the comments are like people didn't seem to realize that I picked intentionally shitty spots.
Yeah.
Like they thought it was like gonna be a legit tourist attraction.
We thought that.
But like I picked spots I knew that would get the best reactions out of them because of how pointless it was. But yeah, we had some pretty interesting stops, and all this was supposed to lead up to us going to E3. But we should probably start day one, I guess.
Day one, we fucking woke up at like goddamn 6 a.m. to fucking get to our flight.
We had to be here at 6 a.m. to leave at 6:30.
Fuck.
So I woke up. I actually only got like an hour or so of sleep before we went. Got here at like 5 something, and then
I don't think we got any. We didn't get any sleep.
Yeah, I didn't get any sleep.
No sleep.
So we ended up like flying to San Francisco.
Bad idea, by the way. Really bad idea.
Oh, definitely. So we flew to San Francisco to tour the Twitch offices on very low batteries to begin with. And then we filmed a little bit of stuff there. There wasn't really anybody there because it's Saturday on Saturday.
Yeah, someone asked if it was really empty. Yeah, for the most part, there was maybe like 1 or 2 other people in there, but like, because of it being a weekend, there was no one really there. It was just for the most part to see the,
get a tour.
Yeah, to see what they're working with, I guess.
Then we filmed our stupid little video there, and after that, we had gone out to lunch with Fuzzy, and he's a Twitch guy, and we told him we were going to go do the Golden Gate Bridge. It was either we would go do touristy stuff or go back to the hotel and sleep, but we ended up actually like going to do the touristy stuff. He had suggested we go to Baker's Beach, I think it's called.
Baker's Beach,
because it has a good view of the Golden Gate Bridge. Well, that day was incredibly like smoggy, foggy. It was like really like low visibility. But we went, and if you guys haven't seen the video, encountered a bunch of weird things.
Some weird fucking people there. Like it's just like. In general, they're just, I don't even know, like, what the fuck that was. Like, on the way, it was funny because on the way, like, down the strip, it was seemingly fine.
Yeah.
Aleks was picking up random fucking crustaceans on the fucking ground and, like, picking at them and shit. I don't know what the hell.
Most of that
trying to find crabs and stuff like that. Yeah, he was trying to find
random shit.
But,
like, most of that didn't make it in because of the wind.
And then we seen Dexter dog, a fucking dog that, like, just randomly...
His owners never made it on video.
No, yeah. They did. They rescued him from, like, down at the end, those rocks where, like, these guys were climbing on top of and shit. The dog actually fucking jumped on top of those rocks at a certain point. And it got, like, all fucking, half of it was soaked, Death Stare dog, and then they had to, like, go over the rocks and fucking rescue their dog and get it out of there because they didn't have a leash or anything for him. But that fucking dog, like, it would stop and just like fucking stare at somebody for like a good minute, and then it would bolt at whoever it was. Like it didn't matter who it was on that beach. It would just be like, huh.
Wait, where was this?
And then go.
This is at Baker's Beach in San Francisco.
With that naked guy?
Yes, with the naked guy, yeah. And then that's when on the way back down the strip, we started seeing stuff like that. Like there was this little hut area off to the side, and I was telling Jordan, I was like, we should go over there and like see what the fuck that's all about or whatever, because I was telling him on the way up we should have fucking went over to it, and on the way back we kind of started turning into it, but there was a guy there, and we were like, okay, fuck that, we're not gonna go over there. There's like a guy that's there, it's probably his stuff, and the guy's just kind of like standing there like just kind of casually looking around, and as we get like maybe a quarter down the beach, like Jordan's like, what did I just see? And he's like looking back, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is Jordan on about? And I look back, and I fucking see the dude's dick just hanging out.
Guy's just standing there like,
why is he naked though? That's what
he just randomly pulls his pants down and just fucking gets naked.
It's not like a day he could sunbathe because there was no sun.
Yeah, there was no sun.
What is this? Is this an American thing or something?
Apparently in San Francisco, it's legal to be, like somebody had explained this to us, it's legal to be naked as long as you leave your house naked.
Yes.
You have to leave with no clothes on.
Yes.
You can walk around naked, do whatever the fuck you want.
Is that the state? That's
San Francisco,
or just,
I think.
I think it's just the city, really?
I think so. I mean, that's how it was explained to me.
Yeah, okay.
Us. But what I guess what he was doing was still technically illegal because he went out clothed and then just took his fucking clothes off. But a lot of people were like, "You guys didn't know Baker's Beach was a nudist beach?" I don't think it was a nudist beach.
It didn't seem like a nudist beach, though. Nobody other than this one dude was nude on this fucking beach. Other than like when we were coming back up it, there was like a bunch of fucking weddings and shit going on. There was this chick that like, she was pregnant and she had like her fucking stomach just hanging out, and there was these like people taking pictures of her, and she was just like. Kind of like this, sticking her fucking like the prego stomach out, like
prego,
just, having at it like that.
It was really weird. It was like 3 different wedding parties taking pictures at the same time on this shitty day. It was such a shitty day.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Let's go on.
Speaking of shitty days, boom.
Oh goodness!
Great.
I didn't shit myself.
Drawing
today.
it back to his shit story.
I'll it's gone. It's done. It's done.
So you saw the video?
I saw. I've seen most of them, but I was flying, wasn't I? So I missed a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, the dick one.
I did see that one. I think that one I kind of skimmed it a bit because I'm so my attention span's fucking horrendous. So I remember skipping it a little bit and seeing it at the end, and you guys being like, "What the fuck is that?" And there's some guy just like, "Hey guys," like my little dick or whatever.
Aleks
was fucking loving it. Look at his face.
Hey, I filmed
Look
it.
at you, just seeing it now. He's like,
I love the
"Ooh."
comments are just like, Dan filmed a dick.
I think it was funny because the next video, like one of James' favorite like gift sets that ever came out of like that stuff was
Oh,
when
the
Jordan
hotel.
was like, Jordan, we need another room. And he was like, we need another room. I saw a dick today. Or Jordan was like, why? He's like, you saw a dick today. And then like it cut to like in the gift set, it shows like me zooming in on Jordan's face, and he's like doing like a.
It's like he already
he's
knew.
his
Like,
teeth out. He was like,
Yeah.
Was it blurred out though? I don't remember. Was the dick blurred out?
I put his face over it.
Yeah, he had to censor it in a
The
way.
Marshall face.
Yeah, he fucking comes in with the fucking the one
an
room,
accomplishment.
and we were like fucking all exhausted after we didn't sleep or anything like that, and then like we were like, who's gonna sleep on the floor and shit. I was like, Jordan, get us another fucking room. What do we need another room for? Because we seen a fucking dick today. Like, what the fuck?
I think it's become a standard now. We've agreed that it's a standard that it's 2 rooms when we go on events. And it's only 4 of us. Because it did work out. Because
we're fucking seeing stuff like that. Shit, we should be able to at least sleep in peace.
And I had to document it. I couldn't
Even
just
then,
let the dick be there.
We didn't even get the
saw a dick.
fucking. Even then, we didn't get the fucking sleep in peace because you fuckers woke us up the next morning.
Hey, we gave you an extra.
Jesus, you are very, very angry today with this whole incident.
We went in with strobe lights and my alarm, and I was like, blur.
Oh no!
So
No,
we went
I'm
in
the
and
same
went
as you. Send that to me. I would fuck it. I'll tear
It
your
was
face
supposed
off.
to set the tone for the rest of the road trip that day.
No, I wouldn't. That
I
would be
had
awful.
plenty of time to sleep in the car. I mean, we had a 4.5.
Yeah,
hour drive.
I dozed off a little bit, like here and there, I guess. But
yeah,
like during that first
our
one,
sleep consisted of little in the hotel room, little on the plane, then in the car.
No, I know.
it was just literal in general. Like all
shit
over
sleep.
those days,
Oh,
we
right.
barely had like a
My flight sleep went over extremely
explain
well.
that. I can't believe we skipped over that.
Well, actually, we got food at the airport at Denver, and first of all, was it the Chinese place we went to, or was it the?
Oh yeah, we went to the Chinese place.
So we went to the Chinese place.
We had never eaten there before.
Yes,
but-
we've never eaten there before, and we wanted to try something different. So we went to this whole different gate just to get different food. We ended up getting Chinese food, and it turned out to taste like shit. It was absolute shit.
Oh yeah, I just got
I ate-
wontons. They suck.
That's like most Chinese food.
I ate
though.
like what was it? I got like kung pao chicken or something like that, and I tried to like mix it with my rice or whatever I had, or the noodles, and I had one bite of it and I threw it out. So
Yeah.
I had like no food.
I had
so
one bite of mine and I threw it out.
It was really bad. I got on the plane. I decided, you know what? I do this thing where like once the plane hits an altitude or whatever, you can put your tray down. So I put my tray down, and I just kind of do this thing where you like in school where you like when you decide to doze off.
It says Wikipedia is saying that Baker's Beach is considered a nude beach.
All right, well
Alright.
then.
Well, we got wrecked then. But I put my tray down, and much like in school when like you're done taking a test or you just said fuck it, I'm done with this class, you kind of put your head down on your arm and you pass out. So that's what I do with the tray. I just kind of.
I did that as well. Yeah.
Right, because I don't know. I can't really sleep like
In school, sometimes I would try to sleep sitting up, so it's like I should have just drawn like fucking eyes on my eyelids because I would sleep. I was so far in the back that the teacher really couldn't see me, and he had bad eyesight, so I would just like fucking sit up sleeping like this, and then sometimes I'd just be like, like head snap. But
You've
yeah.
never done this thing where you.
No, I've definitely done that.
Have you ever put your book on your lap and then you put your arm down so it looks like you're looking at the book?
But you would
No,
be
that's
blocking
a
the
little bit elaborate there.
No, like you.
It's
you
to
have
make
you
it
have
just
the book
look
out.
like I guess the book is open and you're just kind of like this,
So
like
the
you're
teacher's
reading.
like, hey, and you're like, yeah? Oh, I'm just really into this right now. And they're like, uh-huh. All right, I see your game. But anyway, I had the tray down, sleeping on it, and I'm passing off, and I'm like mid kind of drifted sleep, and all of a sudden I start phasing out because I have my headphones in, so I can't hear anything. And the seat just kind of in front of me just folds over my on my neck and crushes me between the lunch tray and the seat. So what happened was this lady that's in the front, this really old granny lady, just decided to, instead of like a casual person start leaning your tray backwards, she just went fucking full tilt with it, snapped it all the way back with like such force and succession that I thought the plane was fucking doing a dive and head nose to the ground. So I'm like, ah! I freak out, and I squirm my way out of the tray. I look around, I don't think anybody saw me, but because he was passed out. But I think that we had a person next to us that was kind of like, what the fuck? But other than that, I just like, all right.
Especially if you go, ah!
To be fair, she could have snapped your neck.
But I don't know if she could have snapped my neck, but she just pinned me between the fucking tray and her seat, and I couldn't get out.
It's one of those things where it's like there's that gap that's pretty generous, and you can actually pull your tray in back and forth and everything. But if the seat in front of you, like the whole point of that gap is so the seat can go back. So if you're sticking through that, you're getting fucking pincered in there. It's gonna close on you. Like
So
a guillotine.
I was pretty mad the whole time after that because I kept staring at her, and this lady had this like weird, like thin spaghetti hair that was like sticking up, and she had the AC blowing on it. So in front of me over the seat, like all I see is fucking hair, like.
Like all wispy
like
and
wispy hair just fucking blowing in the wind. And I was just like, I'm gonna fucking grab your hair and rip it out. And just like, I was really pissed at this lady. Like she wouldn't be like, oh, I'm sorry, honey. She just fucking, I don't give a shit. I'm old. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but
like,
she was old. She might not have even known. She might have been oblivious
fucking
to what
in front
happened.
of me, I just see like little wisps of hair just gushing like really.
Yeah, but you gotta give her a break. She might not have even heard you.
We had the back seat, so our seat can't even tilt back. So I have to sleep like, all right.
Yeah, we were at the very back of the plane.
All right, which side do I want my neck to hurt on the most? This.
Yeah,
I had my neck pillow.
I need to invest in one of those.
So they're not that great. I can never sleep on a plane ever. I try. I think the most I've ever slept on a plane is 10 minutes. I'm pretty proud of it, to be honest.
Well, the neck pillow doesn't really help me sleep. It just helps my neck from not hurting afterwards. Because I can sleep on a plane, but like afterwards, my neck fucking like is stiff as fuck.
Maybe you're just stressed, Dan. You need a massage, man.
But when we went to Germany, we ended up doing. I think we both got neck pillows, didn't we? Or was it just me?
I don't think I got one. I don't think I got one.
You got a what?
Because I barely either until I'm like super fucking tired, and I just kind of like.
Yeah.
Even I just can't even do it. I think it's a hidden talent people have. I can't do it.
Planes.
I can't fucking do it.
I probably sleep pretty well on a plane.
I mean, I was waiting for 3 days coming here, and then the last plane I was kind of like, I was trying so hard. I was like, please sleep, please sleep. And it just doesn't happen. I don't know. That's like another condition I've got. I got my shitting condition, my bladder condition, and my plane sleeping condition.
I think that's common for a lot of people, though. I don't think the fuck.
That was weird. What is that?
Thunder.
I think we might be getting at that.
I think it's something on the roof, maybe.
That's thunder.
I don't know. I think let's have a vote. Who thinks it's thunder? Really?
Who thinks it's a man on the roof? Who thinks other?
Go on, elaborate.
What's the other?
I think
Oh
that
God, here we fucking go.
flying whale
Oh,
has
okay.
come out of the
All right.
sea from the distant oceans to hibernate.
What ocean is nearby us that it would? Well, you said distant, but which ocean?
It's a
Pacific.
hibernate too for a fucking while.
Pacific or
The Atlantic.
Atlantific.
Atlantific.
Came from Atlantis.
Atlantific.
Atlantific.
Yeah.
Basically, you're talking shit.
And it's burrowing up there.
How big is it? I mean, I think it would be as big as this building.
It's pretty big, but like the babies are pretty small.
If it's burrowing, then it's gonna come fucking in here.
Yeah, it's thinking about it.
Ooh.
Right now.
Got a new guest.
Thinking about
Hibernating whale thing.
So,
What are you doing now?
So we only got to, that was day one.
Day one.
Day two, we started with the fucking tree. See, that was the little bit of sleep that we had, or at least the little bit of sleep that I had. Like, when we left, I was fine, and I was just kind of like sleeping like this. And then I get fucking woken up by like, James, we're here. Like, it's the tree. And I'm just like...
We started with the recycle park.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was the first
The
one.
bus recycle park. I think we were awake because we did high hop before that.
Yeah, I did. I was awake for that one.
That one I completely like misread what it said on the site. I thought when it said recycled junk that it meant like actual junk
hanging
poles.
from a pole. Yeah.
But no, I didn't think it was pole. I thought it was made out of it. But it was recycled telephone poles that were fucking in the ground. So it was just a bunch of wooden poles sticking out of the ground. It was complete.
What a sight.
The thing that I thought would be best about that is since it was a former landfill, I thought it might still smell, but apparently it doesn't, which sucks. So
it didn't smell.
It was near a water treatment facility.
Telephone
That
poles.
smelled, because I remember we were complaining about the smell before we got there.
Yeah.
But it was...
So all we had out of that was like this dead animal that
he
Alex
grabbed.
had picked up. Some random dead animal. And he was gonna try to
complete
throw
bust.
out.
Oh, it was.
Luckily, it wasn't a bad omen for the trip, but I was
Yes.
afraid it was going to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did the tree after that. You both were asleep before.
I was asleep. I was asleep, and then I woke up, and it was just like a fucking heat wave just punched me in the fucking face. And I didn't have any time to react there either.
Jordan,
because it was just
and
like
I
literally.
we were driving, and he was like, it's 100 degrees. And I was like, what? And like I looked at the thing and it said like 102, and I opened the window a little bit and it was like fucking like I was like holy shit, it's hot out there.
It was weird because going from like it wasn't too bad at the first stop, and then sleeping and then waking up and it's just holy fuck.
We were near the coast. We were near the coast before. I mean, we weren't too far from the coast for the tree. It was just, I guess it was just the middle of
what is this tree? What is this tree all about?
Okay, so
all I hear is tree.
Tree was our first stop. Now this was a tree that naturally has a face in it. It like by the way the bark looks, it looks like it has an eye, a nose, a mouth, and a winking eye. And so I guess we didn't get to hear the story because the barbecue place that operates and has the tree there as a landmark.
It was like an hour from an hour from opening, right?
Yeah.
Is it really that good of a landmark though? Going to a
None
tree?
Of the landmarks we went to were
good. I think that's the point. He's picking bad ones.
The fucking Deku tree. I mean,
picked intentionally bad ones.
Oh, okay.
So the tree was
because we were supposed to be miserable the entire time.
It was supposed to
pretty
be
much a success.
It was supposed to be like the tree held the spirit of Jolly Jim, a stagecoach driver.
What?
But I didn't know the full. I didn't know Jolly Jim's story, and I wanted to hear it from the barbecue people, but they weren't open. They actually live stream from that barbecue place every like other week. They live stream fucking live folk music that's happening there.
What, they live stream the tree?
Yeah. Well, no, not the tree. It'd be funny for them.
They do like these weird little concerts in there, right? Like
I made a joke in the video about how they stream on Ustream. They actually stream from Ustream. It's pretty funny. Horrible quality.
But so how many stops did you do? You did the tree, the naked guy.
So we did the tree. The one after the tree was supposed to be
Michael Jackson thing, right?
Neverland Ranch. Yeah.
I want to go there.
Former home. And the reason we skipped that wasn't because to do all the other ones. It was to make it to our one after that. It was a tunnel out in the middle of the desert on a mountain that we were supposed to go to.
Okay.
But the only reason we sped that up was because the sun was going to go down and we didn't want to be stuck out in the desert at night. Especially if we potentially had gotten stuck.
Yeah.
So we sped it up. A lot of people thought I did it just so we could get to the other ones. And they're like, there was a bus. Neverland Ranch would have been cool. But like we had to speed it up just so we could get to the tunnel. But even then, we couldn't make it to the tunnel because we drove out to the desert, hit a dirt road where we were supposed to be driving on.
It was like sand.
That dirt road turns into a sand road.
Yeah.
And we didn't have four-wheel drive.
Oh, Jesus.
So we just had a truck, an SUV that only had front-wheel drive. And we got stuck pretty hardcore in that sand. The only reason we couldn't make it there was because of that. We couldn't walk it because it was like 5 miles and the sun was going down.
Even then, though, like the pictures, the signs kind of had recommended vehicles, and none of them were like standard vehicles. It was like a buggy and like shit like that you probably should have used for that, trail.
And it really sucked. The thing was, I saw pictures of people who had made it. There were some SUVs and trucks there, but there was also four-wheelers and dune buggies and stuff like that. So what we said was next year we'll try it again. Apparently some other YouTube group has actually done it recently.
Really?
People were saying in the comments, like, this place is going to blow up now. Too big.
Right on Link?
Yes. Rhett and Link had done it apparently.
Oh.
So it wasn't as out of the way as I thought it would have been.
Okay.
But because I had gotten all these places from a site that has like one or two user submitted things like, this is a fun little thing out of the way. But it was supposed to be a tunnel that was dug by a miner in the 20s and 30s, where he hand dug this tunnel so he could lug his minerals through or whatever. But they never ended up using it when he did it. Like it was really like it's just this small ass like standing height tunnel that's like probably about that wide is like.
So you'd have to go in single file and kind of like...
No, that doesn't sound fun at all.
All the way to the other end?
It sounded fun to me because I was like, I get to film these guys walking through a tunnel.
Yeah, but you still got to be there and experience that tunnel.
I thrive off them.
I think Dan just kind of displaces himself when he's on the camera.
Absolutely.
It's just like,
yeah, if I'm not in a situation,
he
it's
lives
just like
the moment through the camera.
Yeah, you got to disconnect.
I have said before, I wish I this is kind of stupid, but like I always wish I could just like be a camera. Like there's no like not me being there, like me just like filming people or whatever. Like
I want to be a camera.
That's kind of creepy. I want to be Dan's. I want to be a camera. No, but like I wish I could just be. I wish I could be in a moment, but not have to be in the moment myself. I'm just experiencing the moment like through other people and stuff.
Do their reactions.
It's a weird like voyeuristic kind of thing, but it's like going to see movies. I like to if I see a movie in theaters, I like going to see it with other people after that, so I can experience the movie through them. Yeah. Like because I've already seen it, so I'm now seeing it from their like perspective.
But to be fair, you probably can be a camera. I mean, the technology. I mean, you know, you
there
have
you go.
penises removed and vaginas on your face,
You get
whatever.
Your eyes,
like,
replaced with cameras. From what I understand, you can get camera like eyes.
I think they did that in VHS 2 at one point. You start to see the spirit world after that, according to that movie.
Someone said the guy in the tunnel found gold and moved away.
That's not true, but
shit, we missed it. Oh, you missed it. You missed the opportunity.
Could have found some gold in there.
Exactly. But what I'm confused about, my question was, while you were saying that story, is you said you went to crappy locations.
yeah.
Neverland Ranch. I mean, that's not a crappy location, right?
It's not necessarily a crappy location, but the description of the place, the person who had posted it, was saying that there's very weird people who flock to it, and so I was hoping to get them interacting with some of the.
Yeah, but I was going to say that those weird people living there anyway. So I mean, it's not really a surprise.
Oh, okay. So just like the super fans of him that we'd go up and we'd be like, "What the fuck is this all about?"
I kind of wanted you guys to interact with them a little bit. Because there's not much attraction around there.
I can only imagine how that would have went
We
down.
had a pretty weird interaction over the hotel. Are you gonna put up a video that is on our way to the hotel, to the final hotel?
The video on the way to the
We took a taxi cab.
Oh,
No, that wouldn't be video-wise. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with that.
Yeah. There was a really interesting cab. Generally, when we do these convention things, we always have an interesting cab driver story. Like when you went to WrestleMania and stuff like that, you're like, oh yeah, #1 gay state or whatever. Like, you know, the cab drivers have no filter sometimes, and they will tell you whatever the hell they're thinking. And well, I guess we could tell that story, but like, I filmed this cab driver. We never actually end up filming them, but I filmed. Like incognito in the back seat, this cab driver saying
Incognito. James Bond moment.
Yeah, the entire time in my head. Oh, he was saying some random ass shit. And in the video, you'll be able to hear me and Jordan, because we were sitting next to each other. Aleks was in the front seat. We were laughing, like trying so hard to stifle our laughs in the back seat.
What was he saying?
James was just trying to cover his face because the guy had horrible breath.
I couldn't take it. Like I was like, you know, like the handle thing, like on the top of the car. Like I was just kind of like this.
Yeah.
Like I was smelling my own arm because I could not fucking smell his breath. Like it was so bad.
That SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob has really bad breath from like eating that, I don't know, whatever the hell he ate.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And then when he talks, like there's this gust of green,
like,
and everyone's just like, oh! That's what it was like. And they put me in the passenger seat with this dude, and he would constantly turn over and talk to me like, oh, and like it just would hit.
But the way he would talk to you though, he'd look to you, but he'd like go like this and kind of lean back.
He would lean back, but he also
would get the residuals.
He'd take his hand and he'd poke me with his pinky like on my arm. He just kept poking me with his pinky like over and over, like his dirty little pinky. He kept touching my arm. I was like, I'll tell you what. Like
he had a very I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
he was very mumbly, and he was also maybe Cuban. I know his accent was hard to place. But okay, well the thing is, he wasn't actually a cab driver. We went to return our vehicle since we came from San Diego. We're skipping ahead a little bit, but it's fine. So we went from San Diego to LAX so we could return the rental vehicle we had, since we wouldn't need it for the actual convention for E3. We would just cab it. So we returned it at LAX at the Hertz place, and we were planning on just like getting our shit out and then cabbing it from there to the hotel. Well, we're getting our shit out of it. And the lady comes to inspect the vehicles, just asking questions, and this other guy comes up, and she was like, oh, you know, you guys are going to LA, where are you staying? And we're like, oh, this is where we're staying. And they're like, oh, yeah, we know this place. And I guess Jordan, like, strikes up a mini conversation with this guy, and the guy was like, oh, yes, I'll drive you to the airport, you know, and whatever. And so he starts flagging us down and walking ahead really far. Aleks and I are, like, the first in line, so we're kind of trying to get James and Jordan to keep following us, but the guy's like, like from standing like 20 feet away from me, and I was like,
I was listening to the lady because the lady was fucking talking about like Call of Duty or some shit, and then she was talking about how we should go to like a fucking hookah thing or something like that.
Hookah?
Yeah.
Hookah bar?
Hookah bar, yeah. She was like, you need to go over there, you play Call of Duty and blah 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 blah. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck is Jordan talking about with her?
He started breaking down what we did for a living, I think.
Oh, yeah, that probably was it. Because I was just in the background, I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
That's always the
That's when the
conversation.
conversation just turns whatever direction like somebody will try to relate something to it, or just be like,
Oh, my son plays
Oh wait, you do that? Yeah, my brother plays Call of Duty. Let me talk to this. Like,
Oh, you play games? Oh, yeah, my brother plays Call of Duty.
Yeah, I was at
It's
the
always
fucking
Call of
airport,
Duty.
man. There was a chick at the airport. I was like that. She was like, I was there for like 4 hours. So I spoke to her, just some chick who was like, "Hey, come over and like talk about some flight deals, something." I was like, "Well, there's no point. I live here." And she's like, "Just talk to me." And I saw her for like a while, and I was like, "So what do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just make some shitty videos on YouTube, or whatever." And she's like, "Well, Alex, I watch YouTube sometimes." Like, who do you watch? Oh, like just naming some people I have no idea who the fuck they are. And I'm just kind of like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go now. It's like, by the way, have you played I forgot what game it was now. Watch Dogs or something. Hey, Watch Dogs. My brother played it. He liked it. I'm like, okay, great. Like, I don't fucking know what you're talking about. I don't care.
Gotta relate.
Like, yeah, but it's stupid how people do that. I take this one little thing and just go. That's a run for another time.
My flight
let's forget
from
it.
Vegas was with a stripper,
Oh, really?
and I conversated with her, and yeah, she was talking about her stripping life, and I was talking about my YouTube life, and it was quite the exchange.
Bathroom real quick.
Yeah, I was on a plane ages ago. And I was talking to an escort actually.
Yeah.
But it was a hooker and just same shit. It was interesting because I was like, do you enjoy your job? And just like, yeah, like I don't have a boyfriend. I get funked and shit. And just like she's really open about it. It's interesting though, like hearing what she had to say because they seem pretty happy. They seem pretty fucking loaded as well. They make a fucking lot of money. Like it's like 200 quid or something for a fuck. That's ridiculous. 150 to 200 quid. That's a lot, isn't it? And here, like,
I don't really know what the pricing of intercourse is in America.
Well, I do because of that chick was telling me.
But it's the 300, I guess it would be quid, 300 to 400.
Yeah, $300, $400. But I remember saying as well, like how in America you guys are really anal about, hookers and shit. Like you can get arrested just for fucking one, right?
Yeah, it's against the law.
Apparently, well, she was saying England, like no one gives a shit really. Like, no, it's different.
Well,
so if anyone wants to fuck a hooker, England's a fucking place. Apparently, well, Amsterdam would be, but
oh my goodness.
What?
Where were we on the trip?
Anyway.
Bad breath.
Tree. No. We skipped ahead for that. It was the tree. What was after the tree? The desert, which we got stuck. It was after the desert when we went back. It was the
Del Taco.
It was the Del Taco. The I guess first built or oldest running whatever the fuck Del Taco that they took us to for dinner. And the thing that was weird about this was
Welcome back.
Aleks was just sitting in like a booth and fucking Jordan and Dan are looking at this wall of achievements in the Del Taco. Such a glorious wall of like whatever the fuck it was. Like what was it? Past Del Tacos or something like that.
It was
Like
about
that fucking
the
thing.
history of that Del Taco.
The history of that Del Taco.
Since it was the oldest operating
It's
Del
this
Taco.
little wall that had a bunch of pictures on it, and like they're fucking going apeshit over it. And there's like a woman and a child that are literally only coming in for their dinner, I guess, like because it was in a pretty fucking shit neighborhood. And this kid breaks away from his mom, like she's up there ordering and stuff, and the kid is just staring at Jordan and Dan, just like really confused as to what's going on.
We're fucking filming.
Yeah, because you guys are like
filming pictures of
filming the pictures and getting all the
freaking
history of the Del Taco and freaking out over it. And this kid is just kind of like,
I was gonna say, like, I think anybody would be. Like, that's like someone coming in and just like fucking recording that. But then again, that is an accomplishment.
it is. That's pretty good.
It's different.
I would expect somebody to do
Yeah,
that
that's
to
pretty
that.
good.
I mean, right there.
That's what I'm saying. From Del Taco's point of view, maybe that's like their accomplishment. Maybe that's like their pride
Even
and
the
joy.
workers were looking like
Oh, okay, never mind then. Fuck
they
it.
didn't like they're just working. Like they probably don't even fucking care about the history.
They don't give a shit if they're working at the
Yeah.
oldest operating Del Taco.
And we fucking yelled at Jordan. It's like, are you fucking serious? This is not what we're gonna eat for dinner. Jordan made us all get one taco each. We had to get one taco each there, at least,
Why?
because the
We had to
fucking
experience the landmarks.
experience.
See, I don't get why you do exactly what they say. Rebel, fight the power.
What the fuck are we supposed to do? Like,
That'd be a great video. We're here. Okay, bye. Like,
yeah, we have to fucking do it.
We hadn't ate for a long time, like we just had Taco Bell,
And we came out from the desert.
Yeah, we had Taco Bell too.
It was like 5 hours later. We had Taco Bell for lunch.
and it was kind of like, eat the taco and we'll leave. And we're like,
Make some sandwiches. I don't know.
What?
Those tacos, they tasted like
beforehand.
they tasted like pure shit. They were horrible.
I guess I should have
tacos.
brought like fucking sandwich meat from the commercial store that we went to. Like maybe bought like actual food for later on. But
Exactly,
we just
there
bought
you
fucking
go.
like Pringles and shit.
We probably should have brought like sandwich stuff or something, or we should have bought sandwich.
I was telling Jordan we should have gotten. I had
Like a
said
cooler.
This I said yes. I had said this
cooler.
exactly multiple times before we got to the desert. I was saying, Jordan, before the desert, we should get a cooler.
Yeah,
fill
we
it up
needed
with
a
water.
cooler.
Fill it up with food, just in case anything happens. We stopped at that gas station where we got all the waters. I was like, hey, we should get a cooler here. He was like, nah, we don't need it.
fucking Jordan, man.
That's where
I had said multiple times before we even left
Fucking
for this
Jordan.
trip that we needed a cooler.
Yeah, that would have been perfect. That cooler.
Because if we had actually gotten fucking stuck out in the middle of the desert, we would have been fucked.
that would have been done.
We would have had junk food and water, and that would have been it. Like just those big bottles of water. That
Even then, we didn't have much of that. It was just like a little, like half a bag of potato chips and shit. And
I feel like
every.
everything like is always Jordan. Like I've only been here for 2 days now, 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Well, this is second, third. I don't fucking whatever. Been here for a little bit, and I swear I've heard the phrase "fucking Jordan" like 20 times.
Okay, well, if you're here much longer, you'll hear Jordan, Jordan from James. James does that anytime anything goes wrong. James, Jordan, Jordan.
Fucking Jordan. Fuck, that's cooler, man. What the fuck? How did he? How did he?
There were people in the comments talking about how stupid we were for going out there with very little preparation. We could have easily gotten stuck out in the middle of the desert.
That's fucking Jordan prep right
We
there.
could have
Like,
easily
oh my
gotten stuck
goodness.
out in that desert.
That's where my fear face came from.
Oh,
I think.
that was the entire trip. That's what I was hoping for, was shit like that. My favorite thing was how legitimately scared Alex looked.
Of what?
Because he didn't
Getting stuck in
he didn't
the
really
desert.
know I was filming, and we were starting to spin in the sand, and we were starting to get stuck. And Alex has his arms against Jordan's like thing because it was so bouncy, and he's just like. And then I was like, "Look at Alex's face," and he was like, like he.
Shit in your pants.
But that would have been the shit in your pants moment.
No, because we
were laughing.
fucking drove out there and like our tires spinning out. It's like like
were all
like
laughing.
fucking full idiot mode. And just like now we're stuck in the desert. I was like, in my mind, I was like, holy fuck, we're actually gonna get stuck in the like. Why? Like
yeah, but you were fighting your phones. You had.
it was out of
there was no service.
We
We're in the
had
middle of the desert. There's no service.
we had like
line.
barely any food.
We
There
would
were-
have been fucked. Hey, the car
we
had
went-
OnStar. The
we
car
drove
had
like
OnStar.
2 miles into the desert. All right, so
The car
we would
had
have to like
OnStar.
great. The car it probably would have been fucking out of service too, like or out of subscription for OnStar because it's a rental car.
Subscription.
So we would have been screwed. We had to probably like walk back and see if maybe one day we can flag someone down before a mountain lion eats us or something.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually
I don't know
with
what
Alex here. I probably would be like, what the fuck?
It was pretty stupid.
You get out and it's the weirdest thing. That's the weirdest part is that it's
Dead
the
silence.
quietest. It's
Oh, yeah, I
the
was
quietest
saying-
I've ever experienced anything. You'd think like you'd hear like beep beep or like something,
No,
some type
any
of
sort of ambient
airplane,
noise.
even like traffic. None. It's just
It's
hello.
It,
Like,
like,
there's
it,
none.
it actually it felt weird because it felt like there was somebody like pushing against my ears and there was like that was it. Like it was just silent.
Like you're in like a room of solitude where it's
Yeah.
like fucking white
that
room,
sounds
white padded
awful.
It was
room.
really weird. But like the plan was we were gonna get a 4-wheel drive vehicle, which I think would have been fine. But the thing was Jordan was planning on fake breaking down anyway, just to see how you guys would react. Just like start sputtering the car.
Jordan.
He was gonna act like on the way that the car broke down and get out and everything and like pop the hood and all that shit. And I was gonna film you guys, but we didn't have to do that. It legitimately happened where we got stuck.
What kind of idea is that though? Like, I'm gonna pretend to
The
freak
whole
out,
thing is
so you all
is
freak
to,
out.
to make them miserable and freak them out. Like that was the whole point.
It's funny because someone said like, you know, like I don't fucking like it, but I'm just laughing at him the whole time. So I'm like,
People thought
still-
you enjoyed it.
I still get a kick out of it because it's like, oh my god, this is so fucking terrible. But I'm laughing because he's fucking legitimately upset, and I'm just laughing at that because like,
You're always upset though with shit like that. I always notice.
Well,
You always
when
seem
it's shit
mad.
like that though, like as you said, we purposely went out of our way to go to super bad locations.
Yeah.
And, like it wasn't like, haha, you guys, oh man, I'm gonna. Because some people were like, I feel like they're really over exaggerating how upset they are. But like,
Yeah.
it was at the start. It was like, haha, you brought us to some stupid fucking, I don't know what this was, a park,
A fucking tree or whatever.
Next time you brought us, to a tree. It just kept getting worse, and I was like, I'm literally getting miserable. And at the
With
end,
like maybe like less than an hour or so of sleep in between everything.
yeah,
too,
I'd start
like an
falling
hour or
asleep.
so
Then Dan
here
would
and
take
there.
out the camera and be like, guys, like, let's do it. Like,
Yeah,
we're almost there.
there
I was
was
like,
an
oh
hour-
fuck, like.
I think there was an hour to the park, an hour to the hour and a half to the tree, 4 hours to the desert, 2 hours to the Del Taco, and then like 1 hour to that guy's house where we saw the Gumby.
When you got to the final destination, I was done.
The hotel?
I was so upset.
See, even that, like someone was saying, like we're all laughing at Alex, but even that fucking hotel, I was done there too. But it was so fucking funny that like
Yeah, you like gone
it's just
past the
like-
boundary.
Yeah,
kinda.
it's just
Expect it at
like
all. I was afraid you guys
Oh
were
my
going to put
God.
two and two together. I'm like, San Diego, where could we go in San Diego? That's
No,
so
no,
bad.
I
was afraid you guys were to figure it out before we got there. But the hotel from Comic-Con,
Yeah.
when I thought of that, I was like, oh, that is so good. That is going to be great.
Like, I never would have thought I'd be back there. And
'Cause
it's
we
just
had
like,
history
oh man,
there.
this is so bad. And I'm thinking in my head, oh my god, we're gonna legitimately stay there. Jordan turns around, he's like, oh, they fucked up and got us one room. And I'm like, oh my god. Okay, this is the point where it's just like, it's so bad. Now I'm just laughing at everything that's happening. Like, I'm laughing at everything that's bad because I'm gonna have to fucking live through this.
I think it's funny how when you guys were saying like, oh, we're going to E3 and we're doing this road trip and so I was like on Skype with John. I was like, that sounds really cool, man. Like I'd love to do that, but I was like, fuck
Yeah.
it, you guys have such a good time.
So that's like,
But now I'm just like,
my grandmother's like, oh yeah, you're going on the road trip. That sounds like so much fun. I'm like, yeah, it should be fun. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
What could be bad? And of course,
What are you going to remember more?
I was almost gonna sleep through the San Diego or San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
I was gonna go back. and
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah, no, that was
I was so tired.
Yeah.
Ended up getting wrecked anyway.
Yeah.
I think we all did. Saw a dick. We got attacked by a death stare dog. I got wrecked by the goddamn water because
That's
like
true. You got soaked.
I
got
saw like a
absolutely
mermaid,
soaked.
right? You were trying to like.
Yeah, I was a mermaid, and there was a point where Jordan moved in front of me, and this big wave of water came and just soaked me down completely. Like it just from head to toe, I was completely covered. Like,
That's the most you bathed in like a week, right?
I'm trying to say, what are you going to remember more?
I haven't bathed since then.
What are
Actually.
you going to remember more? Going to see like these memorials anybody has ever seen, like these tourist spots everybody has
There's
seen.
a reason people go to see him though.
Or do you
It's
remember
because they're not
more,
shit.
Do you remember more Jolly Jim the Mystery Tree? The
I'm gonna remember
desert.
Jolly Jim and how he almost got killed by that predator in the van, the lunchbox
Yeah.
killer.
Lunchbox killer.
I saw gifs of that on Tumblr, and he legit was staring
No,
at us.
I
Like,
had
it was
him in the
super
mirror.
creepy.
He was just like-
he's just like,
Whoa, what is this? What is this?
The guy
When
at
we
the
went to
tree.
the when we went to the tree when we were leaving.
What is the fucking tree?
We were going to the tree with the face on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so when we were leaving, we were getting in the van or getting in the SUV, and this like fucking old Volkswagen like bus pulls up, and it's like from maybe the 70s or something like that. And he was it's like this old guy with sunglasses, kind of bigger dude with like stringy white hair, and he's like just sitting in there while we're getting in the car, and he just keeps sitting in there. We like pull around to back out, we start backing up, and I film him like through the mirror, and he's just like all of a sudden looking at us, and he's just like dead staring at us, doesn't move his like view or anything, waits until we get out of the parking lot before he gets out, like completely get out of the parking lot.
So essentially,
He was ready to
you
murder us.
could have been
He was
killed.
ready to
We
murder
could've.
us, I think. I think he was waiting for us to stop because he was going to get out and shink us all.
Yeah, but
But he had, like,
there's
one
five of
spot.
you though, right? You're fine. There's five of you. One of
I already
you.
explained to Dan
Four.
that, like, I run a little bit faster than Dan. So
Yeah,
that's a
so I'm the
situation.
bait. I'm too busy filming it anyway, so.
I was gonna say you'll probably die with that camera in your hand. But no, must
I'd be
get
like,
it.
It'd be crawling. Oh, let me show you the wound. Oh,
It's like,
this is gonna be a great video.
it's like tune in next week when we get stabbed.
Done.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fucking weird.
Did we skip one in the middle there? The Gumby.
Gumby was the last stop.
The Gumby was the last stop.
Yeah, the last
before the
landmark.
hotel.
This one's weird. I don't even understand this one.
It was pretty spooky because we were hearing like fucking fences rattling off in the distance.
Yeah.
We didn't know you guys said it was a person. I thought it was a dog or something, but it I don't know what the fuck it was.
I think it was a person.
It was a person like opening up their garage or something, trying to open the gate to go to their garage.
Yeah.
Okay. I just kept hearing it. I was like, what the fuck is that? But then we looked at the Gumby. There's just a Gumby statue that has two faces on either side, pokey over in the driveway. And, like, it was so dark, and I was like, the lights were on in that guy's house. And I was just like, I don't want to get fucking, like, yelled at or anything. So we kept filming. And then Jordan tries to leave, and I wish I had been filming, but I wasn't. Again, should have been a camera. And so he starts leaving, and he pulls into this like fucking concrete ditch that's right there.
Yeah, he goes off the side.
Goes up the side,
right off the
pulls
side.
into this concrete ditch, and we hear. And we're like, what the fuck? So he backs out, stops it, and I was like, Jordan was like, go see if there's any damage. So I get out with the camera and the
Fucking
flashlight,
Jordan.
and I go to see if there's any damage, and I hear like off in the distance, like in that guy's yard. And I was like, oh shit, he has a fucking dog. And so I was just like, I ran back in the car and was like, drive.
Wait, so hold on. Why did you go to that guy's house again?
He had a giant Gumby statue in his
Giant
yard.
Gumby.
You didn't fucking pull into his house though, because he's got a giant Gumby with two faces. Really? Oh, you guys are too hardcore for me.
We get out, we fucking see this giant Gumby, like, alright.
We were outside of
It's a
his
giant,
fence.
you
We
know.
weren't in his yard.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's a giant Gumby, and then the conversation starts where I gotta piss, and then Alex says, you should piss on the Gumby.
Oh, God.
And then it's a whole
That whole
conversation between me and Alex about him trying to get me to pee on the Gumby.
That whole thing.
Did you pee on the Gumby?
No, I didn't pee on the Gumby.
Oh, you just
because I think at
disappointed.
every stop I had to fucking pee. I said I was gonna pee on the tree, too. I was gonna pee right in the face of the fucking tree.
I'd fucking have to be honest. Wouldn't have a choice.
Jolly Jim would have fucking had a nice shower going on for his
Yeah,
face.
you guys were joking about it being a teardrop
Yeah.
in his eye.
Oh my god.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go home and take a shower.
Fucking finally, Jesus.
Get out of here.
Or go.
Yeah, you actually going?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you guys go early.
Okay, we'll
Take a
see.
shower.
Bye,
Might be
bye,
back.
bye, Alex. We'll see you later.
I doubt you'll be back before we're done.
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah, we're probably almost probably wrapping down
Shit.
here in a bit, right?
Yeah.
We'll miss you.
Get the fuck out.
Jeez,
You'll be here
guys.
on the, on
This
the
is my
screen.
asshole.
That was from like PAX,
Yeah.
what, 2013, 2012?
It's Flubber.
What is it? What is it?
Flubber.
It was
It's
like
actually
some
Flubber.
mascot for some company. It was like
Yeah.
a mobile games
Yeah,
company or
something
something like
weird.
that.
Mobile games. Say mobile. Mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah, you pointed out earlier when I said mobile. Like
Banana. Mobile. What else you guys got?
banana.
There you go.
Banana. Aluminium.
Okay, I'll admit you guys say aluminium fucked up.
How do you spell aluminum?
That's aluminum. It sounds weird.
How do you spell it? Is there an inium in there?
I'll Google it. Hold on. I tell you what, I'm gonna type it up right. And
I'm
we're
sorry. What do you say? Mobile? What do you say?
Well, I mean, we say mobile as well, but I say mobile.
What?
Alumin.
Well, Bane says it as well. Time to go mobile.
That's how you do it, right? Aluminium.
aluminium. I mean, Google it.
That's it. That's how you spell it. Aluminium.
It's not spelled like that here. It's spelled aluminum.
Oh, it's spelled differently.
Probably. I thought it was spelled the same either way, and you guys just pronounced it that way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it's spelled the same, but you guys said it wrong.
Huh.
Or, you know,
Well,
okay, no,
it's just a giant
I will
misunderstanding.
compromise here. I will compromise here. Not wrong, just different.
Yeah, see, aluminum. That's how it's spelled.
That's how I just did it, yeah.
No. Minnum. You put inium.
Aluminium. You're right, actually, yeah. I guess we do spell it differently. Aluminium. Aluminium.
Yeah, now there's a whole chat
This
about aluminum.
is fucking weird, man. What else we got?
Garage.
Garage, yeah.
Garage.
Yeah, you say garage. Boot of the car. You say hood of the car.
Yeah.
We say boot of the
Loo.
car. Blue.
Loo.
Loo. Oh, I don't use loo.
I know you say toilet.
I need a piss or toilet.
Yeah, I've heard you say toilet a bunch.
I need a toilet.
You
Yeah.
usually say bathroom, restroom.
Well, the thing is as well, like, you know, I say bath and grass and stuff, whereas like London people say bath and grass.
Bath. Yeah.
I thought I told you, man. You got to the bath.
More of a posh.
Like that's. Yeah. I guess
go on
I'm
for
just
days.
common.
Yeah,
I'm a
Go
commoner.
on for days about the differences between the languages.
All right, fuck it
Well,
then.
not the languages, but the nationality.
So was that the whole trip then, or was that anything
No,
else?
I didn't really get to finish the story about the cab driver.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing was like the dude was supposed to take us to the airport, And he grabs his SUV, has us put our luggage in there. He's supposed to take us to the airport so we can get a cab.
Yeah.
And it's a 3-seater outside of the driver. So he gets in the driver's side. Aleks got in the passenger side, and then there's 2 seats in the back, and there's supposed to be 3 of us back there. So I thought it was a temporary trip to the airport. It was only supposed to be like 3 or 4 minutes away. So I'm like, okay, I'll sit on the center console thing that's back there. So Jordan and Alex, or Jordan and James,
I'm gonna go tinkle while you're doing this.
sitting in the back seat.
No, I have to go.
It's fucking contagious.
I think Alex is the only one who didn't go to the bathroom. So like, now I'll be talking to you.
Now you'll be. I will turn. I quite like that. That's quite a nice little position.
This feels weird. But like, so we're sitting there, and then there's this big ass center console. So I sit on that, like, so I'm like this in the car, like my head against the roof, and we start driving out, and we go out of the Hertz thing, and the guy's like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I asked William over Jordan, I was like, he's just taking us to the airport, right? And he was like, yeah. And so the guy's like talking, he's like, you know, we take the cars out here, we log the time. They don't really know what we do when we leave. And I'm like, okay.
What the fuck does that imply? That implies a lot of things.
And he's like, you know, your hotel's only about 20 minutes down the road. I'll take you to a hotel.
No.
So
No.
I'm sitting in the back seat with my neck fucking scrunched against the roof, and he's gonna drive us 25 minutes, half an hour to our hotel room. So I had the camera in my hands at this point, so I was like, what the fuck? He's saying random shit at this point, so I'm just gonna film. And so, yeah, he's talking about, like, you know, they don't know what we do. We're supposed to be gone 10, 12 minutes. They don't know. But he, like, starts talking about how, like, it's a half-hour drive there, half-hour drive back. So by the time he gets back, his shift will be over. So he can, like, fucking just drive us, drop us off, and then take us back, all on Hertz's dime, I guess, for that rental vehicle or whatever. It was really weird. He just kept talking. But the thing was, Aleks started engaging him because he was saying weird shit. So Aleks started to be like, oh yeah, so, you know, like, how do you like being driver for the Hertz? Oh, it's okay. I mean, I live here since 1970. I moved into California in 1970. Things are a lot different now. Obviously, neighborhoods are different. He's like, this neighborhood we're in, blacks. There are a lot of blacks in this neighborhood. And Jordan and I are just trying not to laugh because, like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? This neighborhood, a lot of blacks here. You don't want to. It's okay to drive too, but you don't want to walk around the neighborhood.
Taxi driver. They all do that. They all talk a lot of shit, though, to be honest.
It was really weird. But, like, Aleks is like, oh, so, you know, it wouldn't be good to walk around. Like, say I want to walk from, like, this street to this street. He's like, you know, walking it might be okay, but there might be some youngster who wants to take your money or stab you. And Aleks is like, oh, so people get stabbed here? Like, no, not really. A lot of blacks here.
Why is this guy's problem with blacks?
He kept talking about it like the blacks, and it was like, what the hell? We're just like,
he's not a fan, is he?
It was really weird. And then we were driving down, he's like, see that corner over there? A lot of queer prostitutes there. In the 70s, when I get here, a lot of queer prostitutes sitting there on the corner. I mean, they look normal, but they dress like women. Like, he was just going on about the most random shit. And like, that's the thing of, like, we always come across taxi drivers, and this guy wasn't really a taxi driver, but, like, they have no filter. Like, they don't censor themselves at all, or they just...
Oh, it makes sense, man. After all that time.
Stuff. I was just like, what the fuck? Is it a different time? Is that what you're saying?
No, it means like after all this fucking time of being a taxi driver, they're probably just like,
he's not
fuck
a taxi driver, though. He works at Hertz.
Oh, yeah, shit. I keep forgetting that.
He had said repeatedly, oh, yes, I come to California in 1970. You know, I've been around here a long time. And it
also, update, I think it was thunder. It's raining now.
No, most definitely.
Yeah, no shit. It wasn't the fucking whale.
Just letting you know.
So you didn't see a whale up there.
Just letting you know.
I was running down all the future is black, so, I mean, I was just running down all the things the cab driver was saying. We have the audio from that. It's no good video, but maybe we'll post it somewhere. I don't know.
Last year, E3 as a cab driver, actually, was like, you know, it was like, oh, if you want, we can go get some food. And like to my best mate or something. It's like, we can get some food, pizza restaurant I know really well and shit. And I was like, no, you will kill me. You will fucking stab me.
He wanted you to go with him.
Exactly. I was like, no. I was like, that's all right, mate. I'll get some food at the airport. He's like, you sure? I know, a really nice place. It's just here. Like, no, it's fine. Are you sure? Because no, I'm really fine. Are you sure? Fucking asking me. I was like, eventually, I was like, look, just get me to the fucking airport. I'm done now. I'm done being nice. Just get me there because you are gonna kill me. You are. His face as well. He had like a scar and everything.
Catchy, catchy or not catchy, sketchy cab driver sometimes. Sometimes when it's like a person in their own car or something like that, and it's just like, oh yes, cab, come here, don't go to that guy, come here. It was just really.
Yeah, in London there's a lot of that. They're like, oh yeah, we'll drive you, and then it's really weird. And they got like proper cut, like tinted windows and shit.
Yeah.
And because you're really drunk after a night out, it's like, yeah, I'm like, Chris, we found a fucking taxi, and Chris is like, it was the I'm like, are you at the company? And they're like, no. It's like, no, you will kill us, because I'm like saying this shit. But yeah, no.
A lot of times when we've gotten sketchy ones, James generally does like Jordan. Like, sometimes we have to commit because like there aren't a lot of cabs around, and it's just like, okay, we have to do this one, and it's just like, are you sure? Are you sure you?
Yeah,
really
I fucking asked Jordan. I'm like, are you sure? And he's already putting his bags in the car, so I'm like, Jordan.
If anything happens,
Jordan,
it's on you.
Are you serious that we're going in this right now? We're going. All right, we're in.
Not as bad as
We're in.
I don't get though. With Aleks, the story of him leaving you guys in that taxi, like.
Oh yeah. By the way, like I think at this point, what time is it? Like, oh yeah, that's well past the point. At 3 o'clock or 3:30, the CT snapshot went up about when we were in Atlanta, and Aleks hopped in the cab without us and drove off. It's 3:30 now. Well, then it just went up.
Yeah, it's literally just gone up. It's 15:29. But yeah, the thing I just can't comprehend is, if you're all together, get in a taxi, why would he get in the taxi and just fuck off?
It was so cold. I think I
actually don't get it.
I think I was wearing shorts. It was pretty damn cold. It didn't, like, in the CT snapshot, it looks like there's snow on the ground, but it was like, what was it? Kind of the beginning of this year? Yeah, VidCon or not VidCon. What's it called?
But I just can't comprehend why he would do that though.
Gay Vid Expo.
Yeah.
February, I think.
Yeah.
He's fucked in the head. Like, what the hell? Why would you leave your friends like that?
He was just like, I'm gonna get a fucking cab, and then he was like, he like flagged one down and he ran it.
Waddled up to it.
And they just drove off, and we were like, what the fuck?
Honestly, I would be so pissed. I wouldn't even speak to him for a while.
It played out. The thing was, it played out almost exactly like in the CT snapshot, where we saw him. And he started walking towards us on the crosswalk. And then we fucking chased him into the convention, which there were cops stationed outside, like just outside or just inside. And they were like looking at us when we did it. But we fucking chased him like we were going to beat the shit out of him.
You should have.
Like,
fuck that.
We beat the shit out of him. But like we chased him. He's like, Alex, are you fucking kidding us?
But things are like, did he do it for comedic effect? Did he think it was funny? Like,
I don't know. I really don't.
His mind is fucked.
Yeah, but I can't comprehend it.
He wanted to get there and he didn't want to fucking walk.
Just a little shit, isn't he? Such a little bastard. Such a little shit.
Yeah, Bevan drew that. I think the last one was Bevan as well, and the one before that was Lemur.
Wait, what? Oh, the video.
The artist who does.
Yeah, that turned out really good.
And then I go through and like animate it, but.
That turned out really good. So is that the entire escapade then?
Yeah.
For the most part. I mean, E3 itself, we had we didn't really like do any coverage or anything. It was just we got to check out what we get to check out.
We got to check out some stuff.
Evil Within.
I mean, yeah.
That was
Super Smash, stuff like that. But I mean, we can always run that down next week when Jordan's back.
Yeah.
And we can probably get more into the E3 stuff. There wasn't really too much, like you said. So it's not like
there wasn't anything really to do video coverage of. It was more so things we just got to play and.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could talk about some other stuff hopefully next week, and because we did go to the Behemoth and we did the live stream and stuff like that with them, which was cool. So.
Well, I was in a fucking plane pissing like 20 times.
Yeah.
Next to some fat guy and. That's depressing. You did all this cool shit, and I was on a plane for 10 hours just trying to sleep. Like, fuck my life. Obviously needing the piss again.
We had an adventure while you were on the plane.
I guess it was kind of an adventure, but just not a good adventure.
Yeah.
Just a pretty shit one.
Anytime there's air travel involved, there's an adventure.
I did get drunk on one airport. I wasn't sure it was going to let me in. I was pretty out of it. I got to the thing, like, we good ticket. I was like, yeah.
Super slow.
If I got drunk in Paris, there's no way I would have got on. No fucking. They searched me, completely. I had to do the fucking tea and everything. I had to turn around, grabbing my ass, like fisting it, like doing all this shit. Just proper going for it.
Massage.
Yeah, it was like talking French as well, like like, grabbing my cock and whatnot. I was just going for it.
Well, you're okay with that. I mean, you can whip it out anytime.
Yeah, good point. Exactly. I know. I was like, go on, then, fuck it. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I've never been searched so much in my life, and then obviously the passport control, the paranoid as fuck. So, like, why are you here?
Yeah, we had to do that with Germany, where we had to go through customs and stuff like that. It's always kind of slightly scary because it's just like
it's really intimidating. It's really intimidating. I hate it.
Gamescom. Speaking of which, we have this week. We have like when James and I had gone to Gamescom, we filmed. We explored Germany a little bit and filmed a lot of stuff. And at the time, we were horrible about controlling our content. So we have, I think, 4 videos kind of going up this week, like a little mini series of James and me in Germany going to like the zoo and a chocolate factory and stuff like that. So
That sounds really cool.
look for that. I think we have 4 different
It was
videos.
good that we did that.
That'll be going up throughout this week.
What the fuck? I know Germany had chocolate factories and shit.
Yeah, we went. Yeah, it was a chocolate museum.
I thought they had dildo factories and like dominatrix fucking basements and
I think
whatnot.
they're somewhat known.
We're
for
pretty
their
open about their Triple X shops.
Oh,
There were
yeah.
some right there, like randomly. So
I think we filmed some actually.
yeah, there were
Yeah,
some.
there's a lot of they do not give a shit about.
It's good. It's culture, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah,
Amsterdam, you can just fuck in the streets, no one cares.
Yeah, we had a layover in Amsterdam, but we didn't actually like explore the city.
You guys are strict, very strict. I mean, sex is 18 legal here and 21. That's crazy. 18, 21. 21 to fucking drive. No, it's not. Well, you can drive at 16 here, right?
You can
Yeah.
drive pretty early.
See, that's weird. Like, that's weird how 16's. Yeah, that's how you drive 16, and then fucking you can't drink a beer till you're 21.
Yeah.
That's really
Well,
weird.
the idea is development of the brain. Like alcohol affects your brain pretty hardcore in the earlier years if you drink it. So that's the idea.
Yeah. Again, I think it's just a I mean, I think alcohol's pretty open in England, so like
yeah.
everyone drinks in England, and everyone's like fucking at a really, really young age in England.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a culture thing, isn't it?
Yeah, Europe is pretty lax with drinking and alcohol and stuff like that.
Yeah, even at Gamescom when we went.
Gamescom, there was people drinking on the streets. See, there's no
Yeah.
public drink. You can't drink it public here.
You can't. I think
You can drink
yeah.
at a bar. You can drink at a bar, but you can't walk around on the street with a beer bottle drinking.
Oh really?
It has to like people have paper bags and shit like that where they're like,
Actually, I think you have to do that actually in England.
but not in Germany. In Germany, there were people walking around with like.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit. They're fucking- They were in the convention drinking too. They didn't fucking
Yeah,
care.
because at E3 last year, went to that machinima party. They were really fucking strict. Like, we can't let you in. Like, my ID got it, and it was like,
Yeah, they
Put in this face,
outside
staring
of
at me
clubs
like-
and shit like that. But the thing is, there are like alcohol like licenses at risk if they let in.
Yeah.
If the cops find out that underage drinkers.
I mean, Alex was allowed in, but they put like a fucking X on his hand.
Yeah.
What? Wiener.
Alex always had like a pretty weird even knowing he was underage, like for some reason they would look at the green card and not realize the date for some reason. They would give him a band and stuff like
They
that.
didn't
It
give
was
a
real
fuck.
weird.
Whatever.
It's really weird.
I remember when I first E3 I went to 2012, I think. Well, no, it was Lyle. And it was, I wasn't 21 at the time. Went to go to this party and I was like, fuck it, I'll give my ID anyway. They might just not care. Like, some people in England don't really care. They're like, oh, fuck it, just go in.
Yeah.
But I get to the guy and he's like talking to his friend. He's like, yeah, okay, yeah. I guess my ID. He's like, 1991! And I was like, yeah. Dude, you can't go in. You can't get in. He's yelling at me. I was like, all right, fucking hell, it's worth a try. Why are you crying about it? Fuck, man. Like, why are you crying?
How dare you?
Yeah, it was really yelling at us. And even last year, there was a big fat security guard wouldn't let us in. It was our fucking party.
Yeah, the machinima party.
Yeah, it was our party, and we get there and we're like, we fucking work here. We're pretty big assets, I'd say. Let us in, and then we're like, he's like, no, I can't, man. I'm fat. And we're like, fuck's sake, like, a load of fucking bullshit. So yeah, you guys are really strict with this kind of thing. Like on the flight, on the whole plane, I was like, shit, they won't let me in. Fuck, what am I gonna do? Because obviously, I've got a friend who tried to come here for like a month, and they wouldn't let him in. Because he went to go see his wife or whatever, or girlfriend at the time. And they fucking opened his suitcase and said, yeah, no, you got loads of clothes, you're not allowed in. And my whole suitcase is closed. So I was kind of freaking out. But I think he's lying. I think they would let him in. I think he didn't want to see his girlfriend, the fucking baby or whatever. So I think I was paranoid for nothing. I think that guy was just a scumbag, so...
Well, welcome to Colorado where weed is legal.
Yeah,
somewhat progressive.
not a fan of it though. after that one night, you were there, so you weren't there, Dan. James was. I was dead. I was dying. It was the worst night of my life. The worst night of my fucking life. So never again. So yeah, anything else to cover or?
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it for the rundown here for the E3 trip, mainly road to E3.
Yeah.
And your shitting story.
And my
and
my
the
shit.
bladder. And
You were
shitting
loving
stories.
it. James was all. You were loving it. You were loving
I
it.
think we were loving it.
That was good.
I was loving it.
You love my shit.
I love your shit, literally.
Literally, yeah. What we'll do now is this is where you say bye and stuff. Like,
Yeah, we say bye and then we play the song again, and you have to dance this time. We were talking while it was playing before. You have to dance.
only if you dance.
I'll dance.
I got this thing.
How about the Macarena? Want to do the Macarena? Yeah, we can do that if you want.
It's not a dance.
It's a fucking dance.
It's like a hand dance.
It's a dance.
Macarena.
No.
Alright,
It's a dance.
thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thanks guys. Nice to be a part of it.
Thank you, Dex, for coming on.
No problemo. Limo. Lamo.
Alright, here we go. Muting the mics.